He got it. Material.
Sheed.
Performance. Sheed is 3-3.
I mean, we go
It's
to
tied.
loss record, right?
Win-loss record. How are we feeling about that?
We just straight vote. A lot of us are split on it.
I got Sheed. If we're gonna, I got Sheed.
Okay.
Yeah, I have Sheed.
I got Sheed.
So if you got Sheed, raise your banner.
Sheed.
Wait, where Mark go?
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, yes.
He be
Yeah,
back.
but
I mean,
like,
it's just
Sheed.
it's
All right, there you go. There you go. All right.
So
And
we got
it's only one position.
So we-
It's one position.
Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna.
It's only one
I ain't
position.
too mad at
You know
that.
what? Those two brothers are so close in terms of we do the criteria. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
If we're at 15, because this is where actually.
Yo, y'all fucked my list up
Yeah.
3 names ago, so I'm not even.
Absolutely.
I'm not even.
So if we're at 15, we all gonna move on to 15. I don't want to skip ahead.
Yeah, let's do 15.
Wow. My list got body here. With that in mind, at 15, it's a tie for me between 2 names. If I got to rearrange my list at the top,
DNA's there.
it's not actually DNA because I actually don't know where DNA would go here. But the first one,
Hold on, can I bring some names over fast?
Yeah, sure.
Before we mention just one name,
yeah,
Calico.
that's literally
Miss
what I was
Hustle,
gonna say.
DNA, Kid Chaos, like
Where's and
told
did you mention
y'all
Geechee
hard.
Gotti too?
Geechee Gotti, something Geechee Gotti too. These names.
I was also.
I'm just saying.
I was al-
This is
about
why I
Kid
said it
Slade
gets more
eventually,
difficult.
man.
I was also going to talk about.
Kid Slade as
I
well.
was also going to talk about Twerk.
His slate's higher.
I was going to talk about Twerk here as well on this
Oh,
blog.
so, hold on. Are we
Hold
going
on.
to have this Kid Slade conversation now or later?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that now.
It's Kid Slade time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Before we get to Kid Slade.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because we got to do this. We got to give away some money.
Give us some money.
Since you can see it, I'm not going to pick
We're
you.
gonna bring up. This is one to bring up.
France. Pick a number. 4 is going.
What's the range?
1 to 8.
Give me 3.
3. This is random. This stuff being done at random, but it's funny how it works. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Round of the Year. So when this happens, as we debate, you can contact that person. The only unpaid award was the Worldwide Battle Award. Everything else is paid. So that means get that person to contact me, and I got money for him. All right? Round of the Year. All right. Should I read off nominees first? Let's do some nominees. You get this right in order properly. The most complete, okay, we had Round of the Year. 14%. Danny Myers against Tay-Rock.
That's probably one of my favorite battles.
13%. Rum Nitty against A-Ward.
Yeah.
Wow.
We know the rounds. We know the rounds. 19%. Geechee Gotti against Mike P.
Free bezels out that cave so we can try these wrongs.
That's a lot. So 19% is the highest percentage. So he wins. Geechee Gotti against Mike P.
Yeah,
Geechee Gotti.
y'all was trying to debate him at 20. What's up, man? Y'all was trying to debate him at 20.
That battle is crazy. What happened in that battle was
Congratulations.
crazy.
Now
Use a
it's
bitch.
time for
The timing.
the Kid Slade conversation.
Let's have a conversation.
Polo had a take. So can we start with you? Are you comfortable with
Y'all
that?
gonna have me.
I'm just saying you start with a take. Anybody want to start?
I mean, if it depends
Who
on
wanna start?
I'll start. It depends on how you view battle rap. If you watch battle rap, if you could put aside the personal stuff and just focus on the lyrics, he could be on the list. But I feel like this is like kind of getting caught with performance enhancement drugs. Like it's like catching LeBron, finding out LeBron is shooting up horse tranquilizer in the back or something. Like what are we doing right now? Are y'all serious? For real?
We here to have the conversation. Who else?
If it don't matter to y'all, it don't matter to me.
No.
He's against.
I think, and I respect my brother's opinion as well, and I respect those who look at battle rap this way. I simply am not one of them. I don't.
That's why I said, if your standpoint is you watch battle rap just for lyrics and you don't care about all other things, throw them on
it's the difficulty that I have is that, I tried to step back and see what the culture does, right? I usually wait on the cultural consensus,
exactly
right? And I know when this story was red hot, what the feeling was, right? The knee-jerk reaction amongst the culture is get him up out of here. We waited for 2 weeks. And I came back and said, how do y'all feel about Kid Slade's return? And it was a war zone. People telling me, first of all, what you mean return? He just battled. Then they said, we don't care about none of that. He's dope. We want him to come back and battle. That was an overwhelming response on that tweet that I put out. Overwhelming response. Every time this question is brought up lately is that people don't care. So for me, I'm going to go with the people on this one and just, we going to move forward, right? That's what I think. I mean, and for me, I don't look at it as, a lot of these niggas be lying, right? Like
They do, but when you catch somebody lying, it's like now it's like this is.
What do you mean catch them lying? There's brothers that's rapping about guns that cost $50,000 and weigh 250 pounds, bro. You're not carrying. You don't have a kickstand. Do you know how fucking much a kickstand costs with an attachment and a retinal scope? You're not buying that, and if you do, you're not carrying it, and if you do have it, you're not setting it up and shooting the whole block up. It's not happening.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's definitely people with kickstands and stuff.
Yeah, but they ain't here. I don't think they're here. I don't think they would have signed a W-9 to battle rap if they had a kickstand with a Gatling gun attachment. It's not happening.
First off, a Gatling gun is out. That's a little crazy. But I mean, if y'all, obviously I'm looking around the room. Y'all don't care.
Right. Well, I said the culture. My point is that the culture doesn't seem to care. So who am I to say that?
Like I said, I said if you could look, if you could look past all the other stuff outside of it, and you just focus strictly on the raps, then you could put he should be on the list.
If I could add too, I could agree with that. It's one of those things you sit back, like there is precedence with the Adi Boom-esque situation where there was no decision that just happened. And with Slade, this man is booked.
Oh man,
Slade is booked for a major URL card in 1 week. If URL is willing to book him, why can't we put him on a Cody list?
So
that's another thing.
To piggyback off that, like if URL is obviously looking at it like his business, and the S in Smack stands for streets, and they're still booking him again. I also feel like if up until the Stumbles battle, if he stopped this year right there, we would all have him on this list
Easily.
No doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's hot. So like that's where I can see the side of the art.
What? Let me hear his resume.
His resume is Bad News, 1-rounder. He battled a couple more one-rounders.
He lost that battle.
I'm just asking questions.
He battled 242, is another one-rounder, up-and-comer. He battled Real Name Brandon, main event, Initiation 2. Another one-rounder, NHNH Zeke. Then he battled Rada, Big T. Snake Eyes walk down, but we don't count the on-beat battles, right?
I don't know if we're going to count the on-beat battles.
Okay. He battled Jay Black.
He battled Jay Black.
He ain't battled me. He would have lost. He would have lost.
The Jay Black from Houston.
You the lost.
One-rounder.
I say what?
Easily.
I mean,
and then stumbles, and then rock.
But even okay. Let's
for me, like
put the crazy. That's not that crazy. That resume you just named is not that crazy.
Yeah, but
that resume is not that crazy.
The Stumbles performance is what would catapult him to be there.
Nah,
because that resume is
really... battles on like the Gates of the Garden, he went crazy on those battles, bro. The strength of schedule might not be there, but he's arguably undefeated the entire year.
I would argue that Slade hasn't lost I was gonna say Slade hasn't arguably lost a 3-round battle this year, like at all. Like. And he has like at least 230s.
We know where you're going with the rock battle, but besides that,
no, I'm not saying the rock
no, I'm saying even arguably.
I'm sorry, but when I watch battle rap, I walk away from the battle looking at who sustained the most damage during the battle. And when I look at that Tay-Rock battle, and you walk away from it, Tay-Rock, you know what I'm saying, didn't sustain as much damage as Kid Slade did. Kid Slade's character, everything about him sustained supreme damage in that battle. So at the end of the day, like I cannot give him that rock battle.
Did it hit like the big K round?
No, but it hurt just as much as the big K round.
Nothing ever will.
But that is probably as much Rock's fault than anything. He just had the paperwork. If we talking about it from a technical perspective and taking ourselves out of the real life perspective, which again I'm not discounting. I don't even want people to think that because fans that operate with this battle rap shit like that, I respect, right? And I know a lot of them. My brother's one of them. But if we just talking about technical battle rap, whatever the hell, he didn't even set that shit up good, bro. Like the Rock didn't set that shit up on no kill shot stuff.
but
Like
it damage still got done.
That's a fact. It's a character hit. Does it make us going into Kid Slade's next battle? People gonna look at him differently? Yes, absolutely.
We stopped championing.
Ain't that the idea of
It really depends on what Suge does.
Absolutely.
Ain't
It all
the
depends on Suge.
idea
Absolutely.
of battling somebody is to,
Break them
when
down.
you get in the ring with somebody, you want to make that person look different.
Yeah.
When you step in, you know what I'm saying, when they
I
step
agree.
in front of you.
I agree.
You want people to walk away from the battle looking at the person completely different, like, maybe he ain't like that. That's
Right.
with every battle.
I think
Sway-
Suge's
but
low-key
Sway
got
was-
more pressure than Slade at this point.
Well,
Suge's got more pressure in this battle than Slade does.
Why would Suge have more pressure?
because he has all this canvas to work with. Because it's one of them things. Like, okay, so like just take out of this situation when it's one battle rapper A versus battle rapper B. There's a
Slade's
lot
got
of
nothing
shit
to
to
lose.
say about battle rapper A. And now the onus is on that person to say certain shit a certain way. You're gonna have to convey that shit. Cause now people are already juiced up like, yo, I know what Suge about to do to him. He's an overwhelming favorite. The pressure becomes on him to deliver that shit, bro.
I mean, I might agree
Honestly,
to
the
a degree. You know what I'm saying? That, whatchamacallit, yeah, Suge might be under a little bit more pressure because of that. You know what I'm saying? And what you said about the canvas. But at the same time, Slade has everything to lose. He has his career to lose.
Yeah.
I think the crowd's gonna low-key be like confused on what to cheer for and what to.
I think
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird.
If I had,
The thing about the crowd, real quick. The thing about the crowd. Same thing in the Adi Boom battle.
Yeah.
And for us that were there for the Kid Slade battle.
Yeah.
They just want to be entertained in that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Because you watch that Adi Boom battle against Big K, they're cheering for Adi Boom despite the first round and the next two rounds. And when Kid Slade got it back and started getting into some momentum in this Rock battle, they're cheering in that room. So
Yeah.
people there just want to be entertained.
I think that fans. My prediction is he gets on stage and they immediately embrace him. The first couple lines, we're gonna know, but I think
So
the
now-
fans
this
are
is
gonna
a prediction
There's
now.
nothing about what he was doing
How do we
before
get-
this.
how do we
I don't
get
know
to a
about
prediction?
that. I don't know.
But
think
okay,
he's gonna fuck with
but
the
my
Room.
thing
I
is,
think so.
is his year better than She Happens? Snake, he's higher than any of these people because the resume he just named, I don't got him higher than.
Let's talk about
than-
that.
than
Let's
any of
get
these
to
people.
that.
That's resume. There's other criteria we can talk
Let's get to
about
that.
though.
Let's get to that. The
What?
resume.
So I was gonna say,
Crazy.
I was gonna say, so I think it depends on a couple of things. I think it depends on I think the biggest factor on that specifically is if you have him winning that Rock battle, that's really what it is. Because I mean, but I know you don't. But it's like in this room, I'm gonna do this all night. Who you got? You got Rock or Slade? I'll start. I got Rock. I got Slade. I got Slade.
You was right the first time.
No, I got Slade. I got Slade second and third.
I got Kid Slade second and third, and dare I say, relatively clear.
Go.
So for me, I think the point that was mentioned was that like when it comes to stuff like that, he had the information, but the execution of the information matters a lot to me. And I had like it's a different situation with the Big K situation. Big K kind of like used that first round. He structured it perfectly to where like we literally like that's one thing, right? But like when you mention the information, there is like I don't think it was executed to the same degree. It wasn't. And with that, I have Slade second and third.
Okay, that's cool, right? Now, there's some people that'll say Kid Slade won the first round based off of material because his material was still better than Tay Rock, and he choked.
Well, he choked in the first round.
Let me finish my round, brother. Let me finish my round.
Cook up.
People are probably taking the third round and giving it to Slade because Tay Rock choked, right? So you take away points from Tay Rock choking in the third, take away points from Slade choking in the first. But Tay Rock material in the third was still better than Slade's material in the third.
I disagree.
Wait, but how are you taking off points?
You can't do that if you choke.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, like Tay Rock won that battle. Like he
Who won on the app?
let me see.
Slade by a lot.
Slade
by a
Clear by a large.
I'm sorry, the app is not Bad Money's
ridiculous
measuring
margin.
rod for who won the battle.
Right.
I just want
You know what I'm saying?
If the purpose of battle rap, if the purpose of battle rap is to make your opponent leave that ring with other people looking at you some type of way, like yo, nah, son,
Rest
you
in
gotta
peace,
address
Pat Stay.
this
He
shit.
always said that too.
You gotta address this
I
shit.
wanna make you look at
And
yourself in the mirror.
And it did that. It did
Yeah.
that. It did that.
It did that, but then the campaign afterwards is what affected him.
So I mean,
Well, for
was
both
the
sides.
jerk-
I got
jerk
Rock.
chicken.
He did one.
The better
Well,
bars
yeah.
maybe in the battle.
The jerk chicken
Slade,
wasn't
but
good, man.
Rock won that.
Yeah, if we saying it like
So,
that,
I mean,
because
so
he
you said-
definitely.
so speed us
I
up.
think
I
Rock
got
won
Rock
that,
choking
bro.
in the
He
third,
won
and
that
his second
battle.
is his worst round by far.
I got Rock winning that battle because of that. Like
got-
we're
have Rock
looking
win the
at
battle,
Slade
have Rock win the battle.
completely different as a culture, right?
But I want to
Or at
point
least
this out though.
questioning
It's
things
not
that
a
we
good
weren't
performance from
questioning.
neither of them. Like I
Agreed.
It's my least favorite. It's my least favorite Tay Rock of the year, and I don't think Slade was that crazy in it anyway.
And my thing is, I feel like Slade, his best performance was against Stumble. But when you compare him to the She Happens, the Snake Eyes, the Clips, the Show Offs, the Rosenbergs that's already on the list, his shit don't really measure up to them. And if we could go through.
Yeah, I mean,
His individual performances, though, you're isolating resume, but you're not.
Yeah,
talking
but you
about
was the same person that said Rosenberg versus Ill Will, even though Rosenberg did good versus Ill. That's an individual performance.
No. You're trying. That's not the right counter argument. Because I'm saying you're isolating one category. No, it's not. Because I'm saying.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I'm saying you're trying to solely isolate.
I don't have an emergency, by the way. Go
You're
ahead.
trying to solely isolate strength of schedule. I'm saying there's other stuff that you can talk about. That's what I'm saying. Like his individual performances all beat against whatever.
Okay. So let me say one more thing about Slade before we get to criteria. If the Tay Rock battle never happened, right, just stop us here at Stumbles.
Yeah.
We probably have him on this list.
Correct.
Because of what he did against Stumbles.
Well, it's too bad. That
Right? But afterwards.
Exactly. What the fuck?
What you said?
It's too bad that his year didn't stop at Stumbles. I'm sorry. Like we have to go
Yeah,
with the
but-
facts. We have to go with reality.
Yeah, we can.
You know what I'm saying? Like if
That's
my
all
aunt
I'm
had
saying. Like I'm sure like
she'd be my
like,
uncle.
So then you got to look at it like this: is the Tay Rock battle damaging enough for him to be taken off the list entirely?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, well, not completely
I'm gonna
off
say
the
no.
list, but it knocks him down a few notches.
I'm saying definitely not. I'm saying definitely not.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but this is what I'm trying to say.
say.
I'm trying to say, even besides
Prior
the
to
allegation,
Stain, prior
if
to
you just
Stain,
break down.
his peak of stumbles, is that enough still? And
No.
now they have to add his peak of stumbles and the Stain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even before the rock battle,
It's like
I don't
even
know.
before that, it
Yeah.
would have still been a conversation.
He didn't have the crowd
right?
going crazy.
He lost the rider. Y'all want to talk about that?
He went
He lost the rider.
He did.
In the battle with Big
debatable.
T, it was
He
not
lost.
like
Debatable.
Hold
Big T was
up.
good in the
Hold
battle
up.
with
I'm
KC.
glad
Bro,
this
he
ride
cleared
battle's
Big T.
coming
We're
up.
not going to do that.
He lost that
It's a
fucking
bad
battle.
look, but it's debatable.
He lost that battle.
I had him beaten right.
Listen,
The rider
everybody
battle.
walks through Big
Rider.
T. Big T did not have a difficult battle with Kid Slade, even though Kid Slade won.
Bad news
Everybody is
beating.
walking through Big T right now. Big T had a good performance versus Kid
That's
Slade.
the point I'm making. Individual performances. What is he bringing? What is
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
material? What is his?
Is his
specific-
material
That's why I
better than
conceded the Ill Will situation. I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. His individual performance was good. Same thing about Kid
Okay.
Slade. The real name Brandon performance really good. 30. His performance again.
But you ain't
When
want
I
to do
said
that.
I'm
I did.
You
I
conceded.
conceded. I conceded.
If we look, Jay Black, if we rewind this to the Rosenberg,
you know what I did?
I
I said-
literally
He
said,
said Will was like at a 4.
you said Will was at a 4. It don't really matter that much.
No.
Will was at a 4.
I was solely talking about his strength of schedule. I wasn't talking about his individual performance. I said his individual performance was good,
I do
but
wanna
I think the
say-
strength of schedule is a whole nother conversation. That's what I say. You can't isolate certain parts of the categories.
That Will at
That's what I'm
4.
You know that
saying.
That
beat where
Will
you
at
just
4
see
was
it
still
mad.
better than that Stumbles.
You just seeing math. I'm just
Will
seeing
at
math
4
right now. Yeah.
Will at 4 was still better than that Stumbles that night.
That Ill Will at 4 is way better than Stumbles, respectfully.
But y'all not hearing what I'm saying. It's fine.
No, we hear you.
Because I'm saying that like you're talking about solely strength of schedule, but there's other parts of the criteria. His individual performances. What is that? Okay.
Material.
What is his individual material? What is his individual consistency? Right? When I was making a point about Ill Will, that was only about strength of schedule. That was only about what his opponent brought and the stature of his opponent. I wasn't talking about his individual performance in that aspect. That's the situation. That's the
But
line I'm
if you
drawing.
highlight what his opponent didn't bring, wouldn't that leave you to focus on Rosenberg?
No,
individual
that's me
performance?
focusing on the strength of schedule.
Well, look,
that's
look,
separate
for me-
from his,
for-
that's
for
separate
me-
from his performance.
For me,
that's what I'm saying.
Just like Rosenberg, Slade's year reminded me a little bit of Rosenberg's, where it's like they have one peak performance. Obviously, Rosenberg did it against a more prestige name. They have one really bad loss. It's a really bad stain, Rosenberg's grudge match, and Slade and Rock. And then they have a couple wins that are like against solid names.
Wait a minute.
So you feel me? So like,
Why is nobody acting like Kid Slade and have a whole bunch of pauses and stops and running his bars back in his third? That's why
that's why I
third
have
round
Rock.
versus.
That's why I have Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I have Rock winning.
You know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
like it's not like
I'll
Rock
still
was,
give Rock the third.
We're not
Slade was
debating that
cleaner,
battle. We're not debating that battle.
But what I'm saying is, I don't necessarily agree
mean,
with that
bring it
one
back
peak
to-
performance and
do we watch the
Stains
same
being
battle?
enough to be on the list. That's why I
Yeah,
didn't have
like,
Rosenberg.
see that many-
That's why I don't have Slade.
Go ahead.
Even with the allegations and all that aside, when you stick to the work and you go to the work, his ain't better than none of these people we mentioned in the debating.
All right, so
right,
at some point in time,
Let's criteria.
He had a better
Hold on.
game.
Let's break down the criteria now.
Okay.
Let's just talk about.
So who we measuring
Let's
Slade
talk
up
about
against
his
with a
material.
15 spot?
His material is
Because I
his
would say
material.
good.
If you compare his material to She Happens, for instance,
Well,
does he
it's
have
close.
better material than
It's
She?
close.
No,
I think it's close.
No,
I think it's
I
close.
don't think it's close, bro.
close.
It's not close.
It's close. It's not close.
I think
If you want to be like peak for peak, then maybe their peaks are close. But she has way more of a work than Slade's. Slade's performance against Stumbles, none of his other performances like that.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's a fact.
That's true.
It's a fact.
So I'm just saying, like, in terms of the not in terms of workload, because if you're saying workload, obviously she has a more workload, so obviously she's gonna have more better material. I'm saying the quality. So
I still
so
got
I get it from the standpoint of like the more workload.
She versus JC to me is one of the best.
If you were to grade,
I've seen in a long time.
to grade their performances, they both probably have like a 9 or 10. But then you go down the rest of Slade, it's like 6, 7,
Well,
6,
well, here's
6.
the
You
thing.
go down Sheet, it's like here's a 9 and 10, 8, 8, 8, 7.5, 8. So like he's better over across the board.
Here's the thing,
Y'all
right?
don't realize what y'all doing to the top 5 right now, but go ahead.
No, but here's the thing specifically that we're talking about. And I think
I know what I'm saying.
I think this is the. I think if there is a correct
Well, I know
way.
what I'm saying.
There's a correct way to do this, okay? We're not arguing Sheet or Slade. I think we're arguing whether or not Slade's on the list.
Right.
So if you guys are arguing whether Slade's are on the list, you can't argue with him and Sheet. You argue with him and Rosenberg.
Yeah, I don't think
Because he
Slade
has to
is
have a
off the
better
list.
year than number 20.
I don't think we should argue Slade. Slade had a good impact. You know what I'm saying, last year. Like he's on the list.
So what I'm saying is, again, full transparency. I got Slade on the list, but what I'm saying is, if you're arguing whether or not he's on the list or not, you got to go by the
but
bulls
you're
name on the
arguing
list.
whether he's on the list or not based on the situation that happened. Because if you feel like it's bad or it's good or he can live past it, then he's good to be on the list at the position that he was gonna be at post doubles.
Well, then we got to decide that first.
But my thing is, even with
That's why I started the conversation.
even without
Regardless.
even without the Tay-Rock stuff, regardless, I don't have his year being that crazy. I'm being
Like I would have had him
That's why
over. I would have had him over Rosenberg without the Tay-Rock stuff. Like if his year.
Wait, so where are you putting Slade right now? If I can put you in a hot
I
seat?
think him and Rosenberg is a valid discussion.
at
That's
20.
back at 20.
20.
Yeah, I had Slade in my honorable. I said in my honorable.
Like I would spin back in this. I would spin back in debate there.
I'm not going higher than that though.
Yeah, because he's
Why didn't we
higher than
start
what?
with this? I didn't know it was
Like
going to
we
be like
can,
this. Why
we
didn't
can
we start
argue
with this?
we can argue 20 for Slade, but I don't. If we're gonna do this,
Jay Black, it's not us, Chad. It's Jay Black.
Slade can't be higher than 20.
I don't.
Like, I didn't have show
know
off.
if we can.
I'll be honest, I didn't have show off.
And
Y'all convinced me of how good show off's year
What is
was.
going on?
And that's not even.
I didn't have show off
Oh
either.
And that's
my
not even. And you know what? It's not even the fact of the rock battle being a disqualifier. I'm saying don't even think about it like that. Just put everything on the table. Everything and act like that shit ain't go like that.
Look,
He still has a hard time against these guys. bro.
Slade for
So
me
that-
should be on the list anywhere between 17 and 20. I'm cool with. I'm not gonna. I'm not
willing
gonna
to spin
kill
on.
for him to be in any
to spin on him and
spot.
Rosenberg as a discussion. Truth be told.
I like that too.
Categories? Rosenberg?
So that's what I was saying. So if the argument is like I said, I had Slade at 16 going in roughly. So because I think he just breaks that, but that's because but the reason being is because I had him winning against Rock. So you know what I'm saying? So like I gotta keep the same energy. So if the consensus is that he loses to Rock, you gotta just loses to Rock, you just gotta do that. So him and Rosenberg Raw. We gotta do that. So let's start strength of schedule.
I don't know how to take Rosenberg off this list.
Yeah, I ain't go front.
You know what I'm saying? Because then if we take Rosenberg off the list, then you have to measure up Snake Eyes and Rosenberg as well. You know what I'm saying?
Rosenberg got bodied, in your opinion, against Bill, but he's still on the list?
I can't.
Yeah, but
I
look,
value Battle of the Year contenders. Snake has 2 of those.
Yes, two of them. I don't think there's discussion between them.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Now we're
I
getting
don't know how you
to
talk
that
about
dilemma
2022
earlier.
battle rap and just
Like,
Rosenberg is not there.
Here's the thing, right? I don't think, to go back to what you were saying, Paul, I don't think you could talk about 2020 and not talk about Kid Slade. You can't
you
talk about
probably can't talk
2022
about
and not talk
2020,
about
but not
Kid
2022.
2022. You can't talk about 2022 and not talk about Kid Slade.
Yeah, but
Good
you
or
talking,
bad?
you talking about him
Good
for
or
the
bad?
reason of the Tay-Rock battle.
No, I'm talking about in general. Like in general, like when he battled in New York, That's a career moment for any battle rapper.
Like he literally hit like a real interesting
Urban
peak,
Plaza,
and then just literally went back.
debut on a big stage. That is, and he shook the. He opened the card, and he, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But I'm just okay. That's cool. The Stumbles battle, that's cool. But when you the other battles before, it's not equal enough.
I think
to
you're
this.
so.
And I
The
feel
point
like
I was
this.
trying to
Hold
make.
on. I feel like this list this year is gonna be so crazy, and we still only at 15. So I don't really have him. I don't have him higher than She, Snake, Clip, Show Off, all Rosenberg.
Not on this list. That was crazy.
I want to make one quick point about impact, something we said earlier, so I want to bring it back up. Impact, have a strong effect on someone or something. I think we determined that it doesn't necessarily have to be positive. So even if it is the rock battle, it's not a lot of shit that was more impactful than that, man.
Yeah, but
And
that's
how we're
that's
judging it.
impact for Tay Rock though. That's not really impact.
How is it not
That's-
impact?
That was said before, though.
Yeah, that's not impact for
Wait,
Kid
so y'all
Slade.
agree with that now?
You can't take him out of that
He's
movie.
on the
Slade
receiving
did a
end.
100K interview afterwards.
He's in that movie. You can't take him out.
Like, come on now, man.
Just like with Calico and
That's
Lux.
not his moment.
Calico
But that's what I was
gets in
saying
there.
earlier. Y'all went
He's in
against
there
that.
too.
I said positive, negative impact.
It
Oh,
doesn't
that's
matter.
what we're saying.
It
I
does
agree
not
with that.
matter.
You're right.
You can't tell the story of 2022 without that
So what are we
storyline.
debating right now?
I'm saying I don't give a fuck about none of that. Just act like the rock battle didn't turn out like that. Even if it didn't, the schedule and all the work still ain't.
You can't
still
negate
have a
that
hard
battle.
time.
I want Slade on the list, but you can't negate that the rock battle just didn't happen.
Okay, I'm just saying, but I'm saying if you don't make it a disqualifier, right? It's just another battle, right? Okay, cool. But let's look at the rest of the schedule and then the rest of the criteria. I'm saying you still have a hard time knocking out Rosenberg, Show Off, Clip, Snake,
Is
and
that a
Sheik.
consensus debatable?
That's what I think.
The only name that I would like debate here is Raw.
It's Raw. That's it. And
So
even
why is Show Off at 20 then?
And even
We're
with
on
that-
19.
No, Show's at 19,
Show's
Show's
at
at 19 and
19,
Raw's at 20.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah. So I would debate the Rosenberg versus Kid Slade. I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
I think
but
that's
if you-
fair.
if you-
And I think Rosenberg wins that.
Yeah, if you compare their peaks, Rosenberg peak, I would say is Ill Will, and Slade and Stumbles. But
So it's a little
wasn't-
tricky. It's a little tricky because one's a body against a prestige name, but one's a better performance on a really big stage.
Oh, come on. That's not.
Wasn't Slade's
It's not
trajectory
close, bro. Like,
after
this
that
is
Stumbles battle? crazy?
Stumbles and ill will.
He was out.
No. I just said that. One,
Oh,
the
you
name,
were
the
out.
name matter. The name probably matters more, but I can also buy into the fact that you tell me what Slade did on that stage was a better performance than what Raw did in that small room. I could buy that.
He did enough to earn a tail.
I could buy that.
I think for Kid Slade, the point I was trying to make,
for ill will, but that's another story.
the point I was trying to make is I think with Kid Slade we're solely isolating the strength of schedule aspect, and we're not talking about his individual performances. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like if you're only looking at strength of schedule,
We're a little dismissive.
I'm about to say,
One of these performances.
Like his Brandon Ryder and Big T battle, we're being a little dismissive of it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we're just isolating who
Big
he's
T
up against,
battle,
but not.
what?
He whooped Big T ass.
He was really. I thought he was really good against Big T.
I think he was really good versus Big T, but I don't think he just beat the dog shit
I don't
out of
think he
Big
beat
T.
the dog out of
Yeah,
Big T
I
at
like Big
all.
T in that battle. Huh?
No, I like.
I don't think it was an ass whooping. I think Big
I
T
thought it was
was
the
good in
second
that
round.
battle.
It was
I think the first couple of bars of the first round were the only thing competitive about that battle. Everything
I
else.
mean, I
is-
give Slade the battle, but Big T still was
But
pretty
okay,
good
so
in
then-
that battle.
That was actually.
And-
That was a fair.
Okay.
And that was my
All right.
point earlier. Like,
All
look,
right, shout out
everybody
to
is walking through Big T right now. Like, he didn't just walk through Big T.
He went clear though, man.
That was clear.
He didn't walk
You
through Big T
got Big
like
T winning
everybody
around.
else is.
So you got Big T winning
I just,
around.
The second.
but T was.
Second was crazy.
All right,
Crazy.
so look. If we do that, right? Let's just break down the criteria. Let's go to the criteria. Moments, right? Kid Slade moments versus Rosenberg.
I got Kid Slade.
I got Kid Slade.
Got Kid Slade.
Wait, moments.
Moments.
I got
We're
Kid
doing
Slade.
the criteria for Rosenberg.
Criteria.
Right now.
Moments.
I got crazy. I'm really Kid Slade.
Yeah, watch this.
Watch this.
Yeah, watch
We're
this.
pretty much
watch
knocking
this.
out whoever for the 20 spot. It's
The
not
20.
like
We're figuring out if we want Slade on this list, and that's the only spot that we would accept him so far,
Is-
or we're gonna keep Rosenberg. That's where we're at.
Right.
That's the only question.
So moments. Who got it
I got Slade.
with the moments?
Why who you got?
Do it.
You got to, bro.
he ain't say nothing about the situation.
Right.
Right.
I was trying to.
Good work. Smart man.
I was
Free bezels out that cage so we can drive these Rories. Amazing how these diamonds all set the Carter, yeah. I'm trying to touch some millions, ballin' for my little future. I think I'm Russell Wilson. If she thought the dick good enough, might got a bag for it. Cheating on my bitch so long, I'm feeling bad for it. My diamonds looking ocean blue, your shit tap water.
Suggestion is we move everyone up, right? We move Sheed to 15, we move Snake to 16, Clips to 17, and then put Slade at 18. You still got Show Off at 19, and then Raw at 20. Okay.
Somebody's gonna get knocked out the list. It's coming.
Oh, it's coming. But let's exactly. So let's do this.
We ain't discussed. DNA, Geechee Gotti, Kid Chaos.
We getting there.
Twerk. Hustle.
We writing that.
Jazz,
we writing that pocket.
So
Calico.
Who said Hustle?
I did.
I said Hustle. What's up?
Me.
I said Hustle. What's up?
Me.
I said Hustle.
Way
Oh,
But hold up though. So then we move Sheed to 15, Snake 16. And then
for the sake, so I see the chat doing what they're doing. For the sake of timing and pacing,
right.
We're gonna put these names, but the names will be bumped off. Trust me, I know how this goes.
Somebody run down to 15
yes.
to 20.
So 15 would be Sheed, 16 would be Snake, 18 would be 17 would be Clips, and then 18 would be Kid Slade, followed by Show Off and Rosenberg, 19 and 20 respectively. Cool.
For now.
For now, it's gonna get very.
Y'all saying y'all don't care about the stuff. Y'all let the
that's what I'm trying to get at. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, that's what I did, bro.
It's gonna happen a million times where we double back on something. It's just. It's gonna happen.
That's 11 to 20, man. That's how it works.
I just want to reiterate. Me personally, I didn't put it in my hands, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that, like I said, I don't be believing a lot of shit. Like, I don't care. It's just performance art to me. But in this case, in this situation,
this ain't just performance art.
Exactly, and I respect that, and I respect those people. And what I did was I said I'm gonna wait to see what happened. The league is still booking him. Up and down my motherfucking timeline, they like, well,
MCs.
Slade is still.
But what about the battle rappers though? That say he good.
They're battlers that Suge is battling.
I'm not gonna throw him under the bus right now.
There's multiple battlers that said they would battle him.
I mean, listen, like I say, 18 ain't that.
If he would have got excommunicated up out of here, then we talking a whole different can of paint. But that didn't happen to him. And you could say that's because of the work he had already put in. You could argue that his stock was already so. I mean, you fall, but it's not that crazy relatively because you already so up so high, so well regarded that.
Yeah, we sticking to the work. I mean,
for most niggas, this would have ended their shit. If he wasn't as good as he has been up until that point, it would have been over.
So he is good.
He is good.
Wait, redemption's next week. You gotta
That's
see
a
how,
fact.
You gotta see how the crowd is with him.
That's a fact.
The shotgun shoots.
But the fact that
we're in 2022. We're in 2022.
But
I'm saying,
we got to see the real fallout from everything. I get that. I get that. But the fact that this man is booked.
He under contract. So
Well, shit. I mean, they could have waited. Or they could have waited.
Oh, you can. There's a lot of contracts. The person that sets it up can terminate anytime they want.
Yeah.
They ain't voiding that.
Just saying.
There's a.
Why would you void something? You got like it's kind of like a. Let me not even say it's cool.
I think it's time to talk about Geechee Gotti since we're at 14 now.
It's not time.
I think we can.
I think it's
You
time
don't got
to.
Geechee Gotti top
I
10
didn't
or
want him
something,
at
bro?
20.
Like, how high does Geechee
I'm about
go?
to say we're already at 14.
I didn't want him at 20.
I got Geechee Gotti at number 11. I feel like it's
I got Geechee at 12.
Yeah, I got him 11, 12. I feel like names we didn't mention yet. We still got Twerk out there. DNA. We still got Kid Chaos. Kid Chaos.
Twerk at 16.
Yeah, I had Twerk. I had Twerk at 14.
I had Geechee Gotti and Twerk around that same range, but like those two right there, I feel like since we're at 14, like I'm not mad at having like those.
I just feel like with Geechee because Geechee was so dominant for 2 years, and I feel like when you win Cody, you automatically start the ranking off for the next year number 1, and then he didn't do enough to get dropped way down to 15, 16, 17.
That's
in my
not way
personal
down
opinion.
Considering he has like a couple like.
For me, I feel like he did enough to maybe get dropped out of the top 10. Maybe
I'd say 15, 14 is perfect for Geechee Gotti for me personally. I just didn't want him at 20. I thought that was egregious.
12 and 15.
I thought that was egregious.
12 and 16.
Who else?
14 is kind of egregious. I ain't gonna lie.
You think so for Geechee Gotti?
He just won round of the year.
Okay.
The salute to.
By the way, we appreciate
everybody.
that, but that was one round.
It's one round.
Same energy.
It's still
same energy.
one round of the year. He had a battle with Disaster. I thought was
Fire.
to me that was super fire. So
Fire.
And
Wait,
he
is this
battled a lot of Hall of
What
Fame
else?
legends this year. Murder Mook.
But he lost.
What you mean? He didn't lose his ass though.
No, I was talking about, but you said he battled Hall of Fame legend, but he lost.
But my point is, he's still a Mook battle, a Hollow battle.
14 and 15 is not bad. I'm sorry.
I can take 14.
I'm about to say.
12 to 16.
So y'all have DNA higher than Geechee?
Yeah.
No.
Now after thinking about it, yeah, I do.
Actually,
I do.
I think so.
What about New
I
Jersey
think so.
Twerk? What about New Jersey Twerk? Y'all got
No,
him
I was
higher
saying, I said Twerk and Geechee. You can have that
Okay.
conversation for both of them. Like,
Okay.
I think Twerk, Geechee, Calico.
I think
those
Twerk
three
is
right
safe.
there. I think that's the
Yeah, I
Somebody
think
getting
Twerk
bumped
is
out.
safe
I'm about to
too.
say,
Way too
I
many
think those
names.
three.
Yeah, for real.
Somebody getting bumped out. Y'all saying way too many
I
That's
think-
what I
names.
said. I said we'll make it difficult.
I think
So
Twerk is much
spend a lot of
higher
time at the
than
20
this.
and 19 spot, but then get bumped out.
He didn't really have a bad battle. And Real Sick was, to me, one of the best battles of the year last
Facts.
year. He had the Snake Eyes battle. That's another battle of the year.
He got old red at the buzzer.
Red, Blue Castro. I know y'all boys, but goddamn, what he just
Did
did.
him bad. Shout out to Lou.
His only blemish on his record is a one rounder
I
against
agree
real
with that.
name Brandon.
I agree with that.
Oh, one
That
rounder.
is
And then we
it.
got the same
He
energy
should
on one
not-
rounders, right?
So that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
So we can't, but we can't weight
Exactly.
it. But we can't. It's not weighted high or low. It's not weighted for him, or you can't hold it against him crazy either because it's a one rounder. Okay, you lost it.
After his one rounder with Brandon, he went on to have
He went crazy.
2 judge wins,
Yes.
a body, and a battle of the year contender.
He's
Like,
not
you
even
can't
in
ask
this.
for anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
He's not in this combo right here.
I am high up.
You
I got
have
Twerk much
Twerk. You have Twerk. Wait, so you have Twerk and Geechee higher,
Yeah, I had
way
Twerk,
higher.
Geechee 11 and
I-
12-ish.
Oh, well, in that
It's not
case,
that
I
many
have Geechee-
spaces.
I'm about to say, like,
yeah, somebody.
It's gonna
I
be
told
bad.
y'all again. I know how this goes. We've been here.
So this
We've
would
been here
be
before.
again.
We've seen
monsters
monsters before.
Wait,
We've seen monsters before.
Wait, what about Calico? We didn't say nothing about Calico.
I'm not mad at Calico. I'm not mad at Calico.
I'm not mad at Calico.
I think
I'd say
I'm not mad at
Calico.
Calico because truthfully, I had Calico at the 14-15 spot. I think Calico.
Hold on. Bad Money want to say something.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think Calico had a better year than Geechee. I'm sorry. He beat Clips and he beat Chess. Big State, no, like
That's what I'm
not
saying.
even
You
Big
can have
State
the
is a big
discussion
body
between the
He
two.
lost to DNA though. He got
Light
some
work.
losses.
That's a step below
He
the
did lose
3-round
to DNA.
battles. And he has a
Y'all had
co-headliner.
him. What about Easy? What about
Adam losing easy. Adam losing
He
easy.
lost to Easy, but that's really like
How do you feel about the?
debatable.
That's one round, but how you feel about the Fonz battle? Just debatable? Yeah.
I had
It was
Calico.
good. It was good on his behalf.
Yeah, definitely. I feel the same way.
His major
And he
major
lost to
blemish.
Arsenal too.
What?
You said DNA, right?
No, we talking about Calico.
Okay, I'm sorry.
His only blemish is to me, like, cause I do think he lost to Easy. It's not that much of a blemish. It was a good battle,
That was a
but
great
it's a
battle.
loss to me. His only blemish is the light work thing, but he did lose kind of badly. But that's like a step below the 3-round like full battle that we talked about. I think Geechee and Calico is a great kind of discussion.
Calico myself.
Yeah, I got
That's tough, honestly.
I feel
Here's the discrepancy. So when we say we had Geechee over Calico, where does Kid Chaos fall? Where does Miss Hustle fall?
And
Where does DNA fall?
respectfully, I had Kid Chaos in my honorable mentions, so I wasn't even really.
Kid Chaos barely has any blemishes on that year. I'm not understanding. Like, I'm not.
See what I'm saying?
That's what I'm about to say.
wins,
See what I'm
wins at
saying?
least that I have for Kid Chaos. First Lady Flames,
Judge.
EK, Verb. I'm just.
It's
I'm
not
just-
a penalty
I'm
on
just
Kid
saying.
Chaos.
I'm just.
It's a
I'm just.
penalty
I'm just
on Verb.
listen. You know what I'm saying?
What was wrong with the Verb battle?
Because it was reshot and redone, but
reshot,
that was
yeah, but
that has
that was
nothing to do
for
with
favor.
chaos.
But he won. Okay. And then he has a very good battle with Sheed. His only loss is to Jerry West.
He lost the sheet.
No, he also beat us a one rounder.
Bro,
Oh, one rounder. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I don't have Chaos on my list. He's honorable mention to me.
I have Chaos in this.
The
general-
impact of these there's 100 battlers that maybe haven't lost this year, but is he top 20?
For me, he has a battle of the year with Sheed. I love that battle.
Battle of the year?
Battle of the year contender. I'm sorry. Like,
You all right?
Top 10. Top 10.
I'm saying like.
I don't think that's a battle of the year, bro.
Like if you put 10
I watched
battles,
that battle. It's not
if
one
you
of the
put
top
10
10
11
battles of the year.
I can see that.
Maybe
battle
one of the
list.
top 20, but not top 10. No.
It's top 10.
Top 20, but top 10, no.
Okay, well, let's
Like Shooter versus
All right.
Bargashian still exists.
Is Sheed happens
for
versus
me-
Kid Chaos a top 10 battle?
Like Sheed and JC, it exists.
For
Like, I can keep
me,
going.
right? For me, right? I think when it comes down to Kid Chaos, right? I think like if we did criteria like material, he probably has some of the best material out of anybody this year. Like
His
some
second
of
round-
them.
his second round for shit is insane.
What was his impact?
consistency.
His consistency. What's his impact?
Him and Averb was like a most talked about thing in this year in terms of
Him and Sheed has
him and Sheed.
But it wasn't
Him and Sheed has impact.
It wasn't because of chaos. It was the most talked about thing this year because they had
It
to
was one of
reshoot
them.
the
It was
battle.
though. It was. I wasn't.
So is that chaos or Averb?
Verb got in
It's the
spaces
overall
and
situation
made
we just
it
talked
big.
about.
Is
You
it
can't take it out
chaos's
the movie.
impact or is
We
it
not doing that,
Averb's
man.
reshooting?
Even if I
his
don't
battle?
use that, he has a top 10 Battle of the Year contender with like I don't know, man.
I think impact holds him back. Me personally.
I think,
Okay, that's one piece. Okay,
there's-
fine, but
there's
there's other parts.
There's
like,
impact in the Sheed battle. Like walking away with a battle of the night and one of the best performances on the URL card is impact. And that battle is one of, even if you don't feel like it's one of the 10 best, you can say
It's one of the top 20. I'll give it top 20.
That's you know how many battles happen in the year to even still be 11, 15, 20. Like that's high quality impact.
In terms
Yeah,
of
but I
champion
don't
of the year, that's
have
what we're
him
looking at.
higher than Sheed or Snake. So I don't have him higher
But
than
one thing is
them.
I don't have the reason why I have him higher than those guys is I don't have him with losses as low as Sheed or Snake. You know what I'm saying?
What you
But
mean?
chaos's impact comes from collective, not individual.
It's not clear. It's not clear. It's not a
Collective,
clear
the
battle.
Averb battle and how much it was
it's not
talked
clear.
about.
It's not
Collective,
The Jerry
the
battle's
Sheed
not a clear
battle.
loss.
Where's his individual impact as opposed to his collective impact?
That's one category.
But that's one category though.
Okay.
So
category.
only thing you can really, you know what I'm saying, say to put him on a list. He's consistent.
Consistency material.
Very, very consistent.
So like, if we're talking about just general, like, yeah, sure, impact. But Kid Chaos has some of the best material of anybody on this list. He's one of the most consistent battle rappers who's competing regardless of comp. His strength of schedule is, although not as strong as anyone in the top 10, it's still, these are
So you
decent
knocking off-
names.
All right.
They're first
So
lady.
you taking,
No,
who are you taking off the list for Kid
no,
Chaos?
what I'm saying.
Are you
this is
taking
just
Sheed, Snake, Show Off, or Froze off the list for Kid Chaos? I'll wait.
I don't
I
have
had
Show
Kid
Off
Chaos-
or
I had Kid Chaos
I don't
over Snake
have
Eyes.
Sheed. So I don't
And
have
Show
Froze or Show Off on my list to begin with.
I didn't have Rosenberg on my list.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's
So
what
it
I'm
would be
saying.
Rosenberg Raw.
So we bumping. So now we back to 20.
So no. So what I'm saying, right, is this is the block in
That's
which
what
I
happened to
had
Rolling
Kid Chaos.
Brandon one of those years. Like he was
Yeah.
good, and just like it was just.
Like
You push it
if
down.
you go on the impact moments he might not, but in a lot of these other categories he's beating most people on this list in terms of consistency, material.
He wins two. Like
Consistency and material is like a.
Oh, he's top
like given.
5 on the whole list of consistency material. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, alone, but you're.
With that-
No, but I'm saying that if you take comparison each.
compare it against these other guys on the list.
Like
He can have them two categories because I mean, you want to do impact. I mean, this guy's like, I mean, shit. You know, no bias here, but still, I mean, this impact Snake Eyes had this year was crazy.
Sure.
She went crazy this year. A lot of impact from She. A lot of great performances from She. He's probably one of the best performers on this entire list of anybody we're gonna talk about. Of all the people we talk about, She is up there, performance-wise. And so
It
you talk
sounds like one of the things I said in the beginning. Restructuring the coach. We got to restructure our entire list right now.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, it sounds like because we gonna keep going back.
No, but I think this is
The
interesting
move off,
because
the elimination.
It's between if we're gonna move somebody, we're looking at Show Off, Rosenberg, and Kid Slade. With those three names, we gonna look at.
Y'all figure out y'all taking off the list for Kid Chaos?
wait a minute.
I think
So who do-
consistency and material are what makes him like valuable
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
on this list. I can't take nothing away from the guy's talent. He's remarkable.
But the four
But
other
at the end of the
categories-
day, is his battle with First Lady Flames a win on a light work better than Rosenberg's win against Ill Will?
No.
No, it's not.
He doesn't have a
He has a
win.
battle of the year contender.
With Sheed?
Not.
That's not one of the battles of the year, man. Stop saying that. That's one of the top 20.
Let me see.
All right, look. We just talked about it. You can have a higher peak, but not a better year. Like you know what I'm saying. Rosenberg obviously has the biggest win with Body and Will, but he also has a much bigger loss to build. Chaos don't have no losses like that.
Who is he?
No,
Level
I don't think he has
competition.
no losses. He has no losses to
He
that
battled
magnitude.
He battled Averb and Sheed, and like I said, he beat somebody. In my opinion, I had him beating Sheed. He beat somebody that's on the top 20 list, whereas Rosenberg had one top 20 contender and didn't beat him.
I'm sorry, Bill Collector? That's the
I
only
said,
person you're
no, I
talking
said,
about,
no, I
right?
said Rosenberg has. Yeah, exactly. He didn't beat him.
I don't know.
And we
man.
have
I don't know. So somebody hits a low.
Rosenberg-
I can look back at
I feel
2022
like
battle
we
rap
have
and
to,
I
like,
can.
when somebody has a higher high, but they have a lower low than somebody, then you gotta look at the rest of the body and work in between it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rosenberg has a higher peak than Kid Chaos, but he also has a lower floor. So what about everything else in between?
Everything else in between.
And Kid Chaos is a model of consistency. He just
And everything else, isn't everything
Well,
else
both of them
better?
have wins. Like, so I don't understand. Like, I don't
You're
understand.
arguing the same point. So are we taking Rosenberg off and putting Kid Chaos on?
I
Kid
can
Chaos
look
is
back at
definitely on everybody
2022
here.
battle rap and say Kid Chaos was one of the best people, you know what I'm saying, in 2022. Not top 20, not over Rosenberg. I'm sorry. Like,
So that's one.
I got
Not
him
over
comfortably
Sheed.
over
Know what I'm saying?
Rosenberg,
Not
man. I
over
don't think it's that
Show
much
Off.
of a discussion, to be honest with you. Rosenberg has an
I'm
amazing
kind of-
ill will battle. He has a dog
Y'all
shit
can
no
argue
collector
this one out.
performance, and then in the middle we have that of Cicero, one rounders. That's not it. So
Ichigai,
Will is a
Drake
great
Dennis.
battle, man, but that's not a full body of work. Kid Chaos has 4 to 5 at least good battles here. This man Rose has one. We're talking about one battle. That's it. It's just Will.
So y'all taking Rosenberg off the list. I'm just saying, I can't look back at 2022 battle rap and not have Rosenberg be a part of that.
Rosenberg 2022 is crazy.
Especially with the way I'm saying that league structured their delivering their content last year and switching to the small rooms
That's
and how
impact,
I'm saying
and
he
that's only
settled
one
that environment.
category of the
So-
criteria.
All right, so let's run the categories, man. Let's
Yeah,
run the
more-
categories real quick.
I feel like
This is supposed to be easier.
We have to. We have talked about
Impact. Let's do Impact. Rosenberg.
You get out to Rosenberg, you can.
Rosenberg for sure.
Talk about Rosenberg raw, bro.
Rosenberg.
Strength of schedule. Rosenberg and Kid Chaos.
Kid Chaos.
Kick out was that.
Consistency.
Kid Chaos.
Moments.
Rosenberg.
I'll give Rosenberg moments,
Yeah.
but I think Chaos is a better performer.
Yes.
And his
and
material
he's
is a
getting better
country
material.
mile ahead. Material, that's not even close. Material.
I'll take it easy, man.
So I see y'all.
I don't got performance. I don't got performance
Performance?
over.
Yeah, I think you got it.
He got
I mean, this. What's the biggest stage he what's the biggest stage he battled on last year?
Traffic with Sheed.
And had Battle of the Night
Had Battle of the
on the
Night.
biggest stage.
I just feel like
Rosenberg's biggest stage is his worst loss.
Y'all starting to change my mind a little bit. Y'all starting to change my mind a little bit.
because he ain't.
So that means you're trying to push Kid Chaos at 20?
Or do you just push
No,
everybody else
I
down?
wanted him.
It's a push down, so why are you keep going?
Because I don't have him higher than She or Snake Eyes.
He is higher than Sheed.
But can we look at him and Sheed first? Can we look at that?
Let's do that.
All right, so we start.
She strength of schedule. Strength of schedule between Sheed and Kid Chaos.
Somebody's
I
getting
give it to
pushed off the list,
Sheed.
bro.
I give it to Sheed. He has 2 top 20.
Impact Sheed or Kid Chaos. Sheed.
Sheed.
Consistency Sheed.
Wait, no, because he has more.
He was in the tournament and he what y'all talking about?
Maintaining a high level of quality. I think Kid Chaos did that better than Sheed. I think so.
Y'all just talking about y'all just said Kid Chaos versus Sheed is the better yet, right?
But I think Chaos
And
is more.
Sheed has that with JC also. Yeah. She has another battle the year
I'm
contender
going
with
Sheed.
JC.
And the judge
I'm going
lost.
Sheed.
I'm
going Sheed.
How you want Sheed consistency?
Sheed.
Yeah,
She'd
Sheed
have
is
to.
definitely.
She is up here.
He was in Kid
Does he-
Chaos,
is he-
and then the losses too.
I think she, no respect to Kid Chaos, I think Sheed has higher peaks this year too. That true
I
phone?
Okay, fine. Okay.
I think
You
he.
got Sheed, it sounds like.
Okay, so Sheed is comfortably over Chaos, and
I got Sheed period over Kid. I mean, you can go through categories. but
I don't even know why we went there. That's why I thought we were talking about 20. I don't got him.
I don't have Kid Chaos.
Who y'all have? Kid Slade or Kid Chaos?
I didn't have Chaos on my list, but that's another story.
we gotta figure out which kid we about to.
Yeah, let's do that.
And now this is
Champion claiming kids.
This is right here. Like let's this one.
What?
Tax
Kid
season.
Claim the
Slade
kids.
or Kid Chaos?
So we taking someone off the list?
That's a good
Let's
comparison.
talk about it.
That's a
Let's
good
talk about
comparison.
that one. Let's get to that.
I think they both go.
Why aren't we talking about Show Off and Rosenberg? They're 19 and 20.
No.
Why are we going straight to take off number 18 instead of 19 and 20?
Well, because if he's over.
We got to do a push down. If we put somebody down, so
Over
they
that,
automatically
then
get pushed
that-
down.
Exactly.
So
If he's over Kid Slade, then we push
we-
Rosenberg off. But if he
Okay.
if we don't have him over, because we don't have him over Sheeta Snake, if we got him
I think he's
over,
over Show Off for sure.
Say it again.
He's over Show Off for sure. Kid Chaos is over
Okay.
Show Off for sure. If you look at the categories, like,
Okay, well, let's go
Slade?
Slade. Let's go Slade.
no, Kid Chaos.
Kid Chaos.
Let's go to Slade first. Let's go to Slade because we got Slade over Show Off currently.
Well, I mean, if everybody's agreeing that it's between show off, we ain't gotta go to
I mean, no, we do because Slade is over Show Off.
strength of schedule. Kid Slade or Kid Chaos.
Jesus, kid.
Kid Chaos.
I think it's Chaos.
I say chaos.
I want to go over the names first for you. Just
Yeah,
please.
do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Fellas.
all right. So Kid Chaos's resume. He has B-Dot, one rounder. Emerson Kennedy, Shuni the Rapper, 1 rounder. First Lady Flames and Averb Lightworks. He has a Volta battle. We won't speak on it. Sheet Happens and Jerry West. Now, Kid Slade's resume. 1 rounder against Bad News. 1 round against 242. Real name Brandon. 1 round against Zeke. Rada, Big T. 1 round against Jay Black. Stumbles and Tay Rock.
Nah, I think Kid Slade.
He ain't battle me. Go ahead.
Kid Slade gets that.
Yeah, Kid Slade got that.
The schedule?
Yeah.
Outside of Tay-Rock, it's like you're talking about
I'm
having
saying Tay-Rock
Sheed,
name a
Verb,
whole lot, though.
First Lady Flames.
I thought Kid Chaos.
Keep getting tabs, and you know.
I had Kid Chaos. I'm about to say.
Kid Chaos got the
Make sure they
schedule.
I
got Kid Chaos has the schedule.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm holding a flash kick right now. Don't worry
So
about it.
consistency. Kid Slade
Kid Chaos.
Yeah.
I would say Kid Chaos.
Chaos.
I got Sheed.
Wait, which one? Which camera?
Slade.
This is crazy. I didn't even have him on my list.
It's over Slade, right?
Yeah, Slade or Kid. Chaos or Slade? I'm just gonna say Chaos or Slade.
Consistency?
Kid shit is.
Oh, Slade?
Consistency.
Yeah, Chaos.
Chaos.
He has no
Edge
Yeah,
Chaos.
yeah.
Edge Chaos.
It's an edge though. It's not like
Moments. I would say Slade.
Slade.
Material.
Kid Chaos.
That's 3
Yeah.
Chaos. That's 3.
Yeah.
That's preference, really.
That's kind of preference.
So then now we vote.
Not
Yeah,
performance.
material is.
Performance. Slade.
I got Kid Chaos.
Kid Chaos.
I got
Chaos and
Chaos.
performance. Chaos and performance.
Chaos.
So okay, so we putting
Push down.
there's a push down. So we got Kid Chaos at 18, Kid Slade at 19, and Rosenberg is fell off the
What happened
list.
with Show Off? The Show Off was above.
No, Show Off is over.
Show Off over 20,
Rosenberg.
Right, so.
Yeah, so Show Off is now 20. Rosenberg fell off the list.
That's crazy.
Holy cow.
So Show Off is 20. Snake Eyes is 19.
No.
Who's 19?
19 is Slade.
19 is Slade.
Slade.
Sorry.
Just trying to get my
You
name.
sure got clips in there,
Clips
right?
is back at 18.
Clips
No,
back at
it would be
18.
Chaos at 18, I thought, and then.
Clips is 18.
Snake had a better year than Clips.
Yes.
I don't agree with that.
I was talking about it.
I mean,
But
they're
let's
back
write
close.
down the list first.
Pacing and timing. Pacing and
Keep
timing.
nitpicking at 20.
So, man, hold on. Polo, picking up.
I got 5.
Let's give away some money.
Let's get that food. What's up?
Not 100% sure.
Let's get to 10
From bottom to top.
Here we go.
Clips.
Pardon me. Myra coming out. They didn't pay us. They didn't pay us anything. We ain't got sponsors like that. Body bag of the year. The nominees are the person that's in first place. He has so much of an advantage or percentage over everybody else. I'm just going to say this person 4 different times. With 53.6%, Shotgun Suge versus Chess. Shotgun Suge versus Chess. Shotgun Suge versus Chess. Shotgun Suge versus Chess. And I see why I don't want left, because behind that is Jazz Rapper versus Shaq Raw. And then Tay Rock versus T-Top. What up?
I do want to say as well that like I know it's a body and we want to talk about that, but Suge's writing in 2022
You might want to save these rounds.
is incredible,
You might wanna
especially in that battle. So.
I'm gonna just go
So
ahead and
Shotgun Suge hit me up. I got
go ahead and
500
say
for
this.
you.
We waiting for another push out real soon.
So, I was in the beginning. I said this.
I'm seeing it happening.
I see 5 names and 4 spots.
We did a lot of dancing around at 20 so far.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So you can't get
Y'all
committed to
wanna
Okay,
these
so
spots.
what number we at then? What number we at?
14, right?
14.
14.
hold on, one more time for the audience. So let's I want to write this
Yeah,
down.
let's get
So
it.
number 20 you have.
We have Show Off. at the moment?
19.
Slade. Slade.
Kid Slade.
Rosenberg Raw's gonna blame me for him getting kicked off the list.
He is.
I mean, you dropped the haymaker.
And I did say it was because of the mic issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in all Bill Fulton his.
Clips at 18.
Charlie Clips at 18.
17?
Clips at 18.
17, King Chaos.
No, 17 is. You're 100% right. Kid Chaos is
18.
18. Wait, no.
Careful who you politicking with, cause niggas talking. We stop giving gang applications out. Niggas soft, might not catch him in that Jeep. We gon' get him in that Hawk. He had a mask, but I ain't have to see his face. We know his walk. Trade a life, you want this chain. Doing donuts in the rain. Catch him slipping, that's a stain. I know my eyes like I know gang. No, I send me to the bone. Zippers, I Keisha alone. I can't free none of them killers, so it's many.
How's Trufo's name not being mentioned? Trufo beat 2 champion of the years last year.
But at the same time, I think
Alright,
O-Red.
so look.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I think the O-Red battle was debatable, and then, he did beat Geechee. You know what I'm saying? Huge win there, but I had him losing to Mac Mel, I had him losing to Saga, and I also had him losing to Capo. So.
Don't forget that he got respectfully.
Wait, hold on, I just realized what you were saying. He ain't beat Red?
Respectfully, it's crazy.
Red is debatable. I think Red is debatable.
I ain't beat Red. I don't know what debate we debating.
That's debatable.
Do the
I'm
thing.
Red.
Ask around the room for Red and
All right,
Truffaut.
bro. So you got Red and Truffaut.
I had Red first and second.
Go ahead.
I had red.
Red.
I had red.
Red.
I had Red.
Red.
I had Red.
Red.
I had Trufo first and third.
It's debatable. It is debatable.
But
But I had Red.
Trufo in third.
I had Truffaut.
Red.
Yeah, I have 4 winning that shit, bro.
It's a debatable battle.
So it's a
But it's a debatable battle. But the thing
clear.
is, for me, like, I have him losing to Saga.
Right.
I have him losing to Capo.
Right.
I have him losing debatably to Mac Mel. But he got kicked in the chest by Sheed.
He got put down.
A judge lost at that too.
Yeah, he got put down by Sheed.
I think the way that battle turned out, and I think the Capo loss, those are tough. Those are tough losses right there, for sure.
Who had a better year, Truffaut or Kid Slade?
It's like.
No, get Paul on the mic. Say what you want to say, bro.
No.
Say what you want to say.
He's gonna end up getting bumped
We not
off
being
anyway.
nice to
So
them.
No, y'all
go
gonna
ahead,
turn.
get it off.
Say what you
Y'all
want
gonna
to
turn this
say,
around
man.
as me hating Slade, but I'm just saying Slade and show off. Who did Truffaut have a better year than Slade and show off?
No,
No,
he did not.
He didn't have a better year.
No, he did not.
I don't think so.
You just named off 3 to 4 clear losses. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The impact is there, but
And he should have lost it. He should have lost against Capo.
Yeah, that's fact.
Mac Mel.
That
Beat
too.
him.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Mac Mel's
Mac's a
talented.
decent battler, but we're
He's
talking about a
talented.
guy on the top 20. That was a battle he took after beating Geechee Gotti. He was over.
I understand.
Shout out to the
Mac
10.
Nah, let's not do polls. Because if it was a fire back and forth, or he was winning by the consensus, we wouldn't be taking that battle away from him. You know what I'm saying?
You think that was a good thing for him, though?
I don't think it's a bad look. I just think that he is debatably losing it. He's losing it on the app, and probably more of us here have him losing to Mac Mel than winning.
Yeah.
But I think it is debatable, but it's debatable on.
Mac Mel's like
Shout-
a G League battle rapper, bro. Like
That's-
decent personality within the culture, but I mean,
Don't
like,
do that.
Come
We're
on,
not doing
like,
that. We're not doing that. We're not doing
man,
that.
y'all brought him up. You know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
not
Shout out to
doing
the
that.
10
We're not
stepper.
doing that.
And shout out to
We're not doing that.
Truffaut
Mac
too.
Mel's
Chicago.
talented.
Not
We're not
need
doing
to
that.
Drill
catch
music
straight.
for the soul.
When it-
Y'all
when it-
listen to
when
this
it-
right now. Go listen to that project. That shit's dope.
No,
Let's
don't
not do that.
listen up. Don't
the
do this
opinions
supposed
of Bad Money
thing.
do
Don't
not
do this
reflect on
supposed
Jay Black, a
thing.
champion of the year.
Don't do the supposed to thing, because in URL is any given fucking Saturday. Anybody can beat everybody though. Like,
Nah, that's true. It ain't all professional. Anybody can lose.
Any given Sunday.
My thing is-
At full-
no Capo.
Nah,
see, but
Capo's
Capo's not
fire though.
professional though, so that's why I hear
Capo's
that.
dope.
But on URL, that you can lose to Mac Mel on the right night.
That's it.
Yeah, Mac Mel is still Mac Mel. Like
Snake
he can
House
still
didn't lose to Mac Mel.
He did.
Huh?
Years ago. Look at that.
At 14, I got Calico at 14.
Who else has Mac Mel beat?
What y'all think about 14 Calico?
I'm not mad at Calico.
I think
Calico
Calico.
It's
I
between
think
those
Calico
two.
has a better year than DNA.
It's between
So-
it's between Calico and Geechee.
So I think.
Disagree.
Well, only because of
Disagree about what? Disagree about
Disagree
what?
about what?
I think DNA had a better year than Calico.
I think it's between Calico and Geechee right now. I
Calico
think
and
that's
Geechee?
It's you just spent the whole time talking about you had 20.
Glad you enjoyed it.
It's Calico and Geechee right now.
I have a bunch of people here who are not on my list, so my whole shit fucked up.
Wait, time out.
Look, I just know what other people we have yet to name that are on this list.
How do you feel about Calico and Geechee at this spot right now?
Well, he just said going with Hustle and Jazz.
That's what I was.
We have 6 names with 4 spots.
Oh, they way higher.
Whoa. I mean, unpopular opinion. Like I have Jazz at 7.
Right. That's not unpopular, nigga.
Bro, I have Jazz at 8.
That's not unpopular.
I have Jazz the rapper at 7.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I got Hustle and Jazz in the top 10.
Me too.
I got Hustle and Jazz in the top 10.
Hustle's impact was definitely felt, and I'm saying, but I feel like she lost conviction.
We're talking about multiple headline matchups. We're talking about intergender work that was up there.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we're not even near Jazz and Hustle yet.
We're gonna do some bump downs. We gotta do bump downs because the 6 that were left are on this list. Like everybody, so can you name the 6 and can we go through if we have all those 6 on our list or not?
Verified?
Yeah, just to verify.
Top 6?
Yeah, the 6 that's no. I'm saying it in terms of like the names that's left in those spots and see if we have them on our list. That way we can do the bump downs and just start ordering from there.
So Twerk.
Yes.
Yes.
Jazz, Miss Hustle,
Yes.
DNA.
Yes.
Yes.
Geechee Gotti.
Yes.
Yes.
Calico.
Calico.
Yes. So now we're doing bump downs because if all of them look.
Wait, we got Calico at 14?
No.
No, we're saying all the people that's remaining between 10 to 14, we all have them on the list. So instead of like trying to eliminate people, we're gonna do bump down so all of them get there. We can just restructure the order.
So now number 20. Number 20 is now King Chaos.
No, we didn't
No.
know.
It's gonna happen
Yo,
like that.
So,
It might.
All the 6 names left, we have them on the list. So now it's just bumping down twice.
I think we should just keep doing how we doing it.
Listen to me.
You're saying keep doing, but it's gonna happen. We
have 6 names that we want with 4 spots. So that means 2 of these names.
let it happen.
And then hold on. This is what I want you to do. Hold on, real fast. Everybody watch. Rewind the tape. What did I say? I start off and said Charlie Clips at 20.
Listen,
Yo, wait.
you take show off
Wait.
of this list. If y'all bump show off of
He
this
trying
list.
to take credit. I actually said Clips at 20. And I got to punch that.
And Slade out of here. And
Yeah, but how are you ordering the
take
6
show
battlers
off.
we just mentioned?
Oh, no, we just need the spots. We don't
Yeah, but
order
then that
them.
would put King Chaos.
But wait, hold up though. The question is, all those names that we just named, are all of those people definitively over She Happens? Is the question.
If you take show
Yes.
off, after y'all took Rosenberg off, y'all
So
take.
if all of them
Go ahead,
are
Tom.
over. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's still
If
still
all of
dying
them-
on the
if
Rosenberg
all
hill.
of them are
No, 'cause
over
I'm gonna
She
make a good
Happens, if all of them are over She Happens, then you take them last 2 slots, you bump them down, Clips is at number 20, and you start from there.
This real money, no PPPs. Nigga, that AR shoot 223s. Hit a B10, that thing on freeze. Cash for the farms, I got the keys. Looking for Poppy, catch me in the breeze. Racks on the Birkin, I play with them G's. Thinking with Instagram, bitch, I'm a tease. She not a jack, she Vietnamese. I'm on fire, 500 degrees. Bag of that rust, we smoke out the pee. When they free gutter, he still.
The truth of the matter is we have to do the 2 bump downs because literally the last 6 names that he mentioned, they're all on our list. So it's
I
a
don't
matter
think
of
Miss
bumping-
Hustle makes this list, bro. Who? I don't think Miss Hustle makes this list. Listen, I don't care. I'm not getting cussed out by Miss Hustle. I don't think she makes this list. I think she
Hustle is on this
It's
list.
high up there for Wody, but I don't think she makes
How
the
she gonna make this list though? She
She had a better year than Jazz.
number 15. She wiped the floor with him, bro. 15.
Bro, Hustle
That was
top
She
15.
Happens.
It was.
That was She
Hustle's top
Happens.
15
But
to
who
me.
else did Hustle dominate this year?
JC.
JC. What you talking about?
Her 2 mil wins are against top 20 guys.
Okay, but what else light work better?
And she 30 both of them.
They were
What
like,
else light
they were
work
like,
better, right?
they were like,
How much stock did y'all put in light work
She
battles? Not
headlined.
as high as 3 round.
She
headlined
exactly.
3 round battles, right?
But she has a good battle with Vixen, a good battle,
Twice.
good performance against Couture.
But what is the consensus on a Vixen battle?
Consistent, it's
Debatable battle, right? So it's not a dominant win.
It's a good performance.
Debatable.
Okay,
Shit ain't
Couture battle.
debatable.
Good performance.
Hold on. On the Couture battle, let me put the context on the Couture battle.
That's more debatable.
She lost the Hot 97 poll, but she won the Battle of the Night award from Remy Ma. So that means to me,
It's a good performance on her behalf.
I'm not
It's
saying she had
debatable.
any
And
bad
we're talking about 2
performances, but I don't-
headlines to open up Chrome, right?
Right, yes.
Like, come on
Like-
now. What? She's the face of Chrome. If,
on this
like,
list, man.
come
I
on.
don't think Hustle's on this list. I love this song for what she provided
Yeah,
for
but you-
year 2022 in battle rap, but I have Jazz
She
above her.
she has.
but still.
Yeah, they both on the list.
Man, money, they're both on the list.
Listen, I'm not scared to get
You don't
cussed
have to
out
do
by
one
Miss
or the
Hustle. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Hustle, I love you to death, but I just don't think you on this particular list.
But how though? A person that's in the current coat check, JC, she 30'd him. And you got Sheed in the top 15, she 30'd him.
You know who else is 30, JC?
Who?
Tsunami Surf.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Free to wave.
Free surf. What they got to do with Miss
I think it's and to Polo's point, because I agree with Polo, and on top of that, it's like even looking at the strength of schedule, Couture, really good Couture, Vixen, really good Vixen.
Right.
Then you just look at the paper schedule, right? Because I think strength of schedule can be what they brought to the battle, but also she's battling two. She battled a Wody contender. She's battled two top 20 contenders.
Keep going.
And you know what I'm saying? Well,
I'm talking about Vixen.
She could be in the top 10, 15 for Wody.
Go, keep going.
But I'm saying like she's battling. She's not only battling like in tougher fights, but she's also battling people that are definitively on this list.
All right, y'all convince me. Y'all convince me.
In prime time, man.
Y'all convince me.
So here's the thing.
Y'all convince me.
And I correct Tone. And I don't want to.
She's on the list.
Yeah.
She's on
And I
the
hope-
list. Y'all convince me. I apologize, Miss Hustle.
I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep it. You know, what I'm saying I'm gonna keep it a $150 with y'all. You feel me? Respectful. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. If we're gonna bump down two people, I think Kid Slade's over Kid Chaos, bro. If that's the case.
We just did the categories on it.
But here's the
We
thing.
just did the categories on it.
Here's the thing.
There's only one kid on this list.
No, but if you bump two off, then Slade doesn't make the list.
Yeah, but he's right there. It's like if you're.
But that's why I just walk in with Slade on my list.
That's crazy to me.
Not having somebody on your list is not an indictment of them not being good. It shows how deep and talented the year is.
This is my personal. Charlie Clips is way on my personal list. And look where he's about to end up. So
Likewise, Polo.
And now is the time. Now is the time to really put out that disclaimer again. If you're being talked about in relation to this list, that is a fucking. That's a. You know what I mean? That's an accolade.
Because
in
Bizzo,
itself.
amazing year, good
like,
year. KD, best of his career.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't make the list, and they were very well quality enough to make it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I see y'all Miss Hustle point now. You know what I'm saying? Now, Joe ran
You know what I'm saying? Bad news. Like,
Miss Hustle.
we had a lot of people had great years. It's no indictment on your year if you're not on the 20, because, man, look at the honorable mentions, man. A lot of niggas ain't having a better year than none. You know what I'm saying?
it was a really tough year for battle rap.
Yo, it was a competitive fucking year. It was a competitive
Definitely
year.
one of the most like competitive years in battle rap, like by far in a minute.
And it wasn't.
You know what I mean?
And it wasn't. In my opinion, it wasn't a clear cut.
I think we need to.
Like, yo,
I think
niggas
it's time
is
to
just
have the
way better.
It's time to have the conversation of Calico, DNA, Geechee, Twerk.
I agree.
That's exactly what
I agree.
I agree with you. I'm about to say
I agree.
It sounds like
more
we all
Geechee and
have
Calico.
Hustle ahead of us.
I'm about to say more Geechee and Calico.
But it sounds like to me.
Well, no, I have.
But we're bumping two. We're bumping out. We're bumping.
All right, so if we're bumping out Show Off as well as Kid Slade, right? So that leaves. I understand people got them in the top 10, but for now, for the sake of this, we got Twerk, Jazz, Miss Hustle, DNA, Calico, and Geechee. That's like the names that can go in the next block. Two of those names, theoretically, right?
Wait for Black.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Getting that food.
Well, let's put everything else together.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
said
So
what are the remaining names?
Yeah, so the remaining names I got are Twerk, Jazz, Hustle, DNA, Calico, and Geechee. Those are the names that we have that are not the names that are been voted on.
We're gonna have to order those.
I was anticipating Geechee to be on the panel, which he said he was going to be. So I didn't even have him on my list. So I didn't know what to do with him. But now that I know he's available to like rank,
I do think, and by the way, I'm gonna say this to Black. I think there should be like a champion, like Hall of Fame type of. You know what I mean? Geechee would be Hall of Fame. Hey, I think if you win two Champion of the Year, Jones, like, you know what I'm saying? Calendar year doesn't matter, but two in total, like, you Hall of Fame. You're in the panel. Bro, winning twice is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Geechee just
He has
was on the
three.
phone with Jay Black. Like,
He has three.
He's Tom Brady, bro.
It's just like, nigga, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. I
he
mean,
just
you
was
were
on the phone with
dominant.
Black saying he was going to come.
You think about
event.
modern day battle rap started, right, like what, like 08, 09, some shit like that? To be a dominant person for 3 of them years since battle rap has been what it is today.
I'ma bring the real niggas back, hey. I'ma bring the real niggas back, hey. I'ma bring the real niggas back, hey. Told me where the real bitches at,
I'ma bring the real niggas back, ayy. One stove, that's the real nigga trap, ayy. All these mice is with a real.
I think Geechee had a better year than Calico.
I disagree. When it comes to Geechee and Calico, we bumped down. We did the 2 bump down. We did it for you, Black. I'm about to say.
So all right. So we moved the list down, and now the talk is about to be about
Tell
Twerk.
him why y'all bump people down, 'cause he wasn't in here.
Yeah, because
We said no. We already had
what we said
discussion because it was 6 people left. All of us had those 6 people on the list, high up in those particular spots.
And there were 4
so
spots.
we did 2 bump downs to account for those 6 spots,
Right.
which we were on the process of doing, but you had to handle, whatever.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like that. So Twerk, Jazz, Hustle, DNA, Geechee, and Calico are about to be talked about.
And I feel like
we said
Hustle's way higher.
it's gonna be Geechee
And Calico.
DNA.
Geechee, Calico. Okay, Twerk, Geechee, Calico, DNA.
I think this discussion is Geechee and Calico. I think I think that's the discussion. Yes. But you say you think Geechee has a better year than Calico?
Yeah, let's do this strength.
About to get spicy in a
Can we talk about the
really
cases
is.
first before we get to strength schedule? What was your? I was curious about your case really quick about Geechee over Calico.
I just feel out of the names you mentioned, Calico probably has the weaker resume out of Geechee, DNA, Twerk.
Weaker resume?
Like let's do it. We got this for a reason.
You mean like strength of schedule wise, or you mean like actual like criteria wise?
Criteria wise, I think out of everybody, Calico falls the shortest. If we go through the criteria, I think Calico will fall the shortest.
That's interesting. I don't know about that. That's interesting.
So let's do it then.
Geechee categories? Geechee cow categories?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
So wait, can you run down Calico resume?
I can do it for you. He had
Chess,
He had about
1
3
rounder
rounds.
against Fonz, Easy to Block Captain, Charlie Clips, and DNA.
DNA light work.
Okay, and what names?
What's Geechee's?
And what's
He said,
Geechee?
All right, Geechee got Mike P 1 round, Frack Compliment Battle, Clean Paper, Jazz the Rapper, True Foe, Hollow the Don, Disaster,
Murder Mook!
Rosenberg Raw 1
Sound like a lot of
round.
names.
They both have names though. I was just trying to say like
Murder Mook,
He
Disaster.
has-
Murder
we just-
Mook,
we just said Hollow
Disaster, Hollow.
No, I get it.
Murder
I'm just
Mook,
saying-
Disaster, Hollow.
I understand that. I was just
No,
saying,
stop,
they
bro.
both have names, so I don't want to like. It's not a clean like.
They got names, but he got
Geechee has
names.
names. 100%.
Calico got names. Geechee got Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, he got 3. Yeah, exactly.
Geechee literally went on a Mount Rushmore tour, bro.
Yeah.
So that's strength of schedule.
It's
So
crazy
strength of
'cause I feel
schedule
like-
is 1 for Geechee.
I feel like Geechee has like the Mount Rushmores, but then Calico has like the actual people that are going to be on the list that he's battled. That's the dynamic that. But I understand it.
I see what
I
you're
understand it.
saying.
Like,
I see
so
what
I,
you're
that's why. That's why
I see what you're
that's
saying.
why I think that it's not that much of a. That's not that much of a, like a split because like
What
you
you
look at
mean?
Calico having easy on the SM and also having DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah,
I will
but
say I
Geechee
still
was
give-
headlining
I still
most
give
of these.
Geechee. I still give Geechee the strength of schedule edge. I still do, but I still think that like you know.
That don't mean nothing. That don't.
It's not as much like so 1 for Geechee.
I still
Geechee got
Geechee
all Mount
winning.
Rushmore. Like
We
these
got
people
Geechee.
that's above
He
name,
has
they not listed.
We got Geechee. We can move on. We got Geechee. We got Geechee.
Oh, so we got Geechee. So is Calico on this?
No, I'm saying for the
Okay, strength of schedule. Okay, so
Strength of schedule.
Impact, Geechee or Calico last year?
Geechee.
Geechee.
Consistency.
Calico.
Yeah.
Geechee's second versus Hollow. Geechee's third versus Mook. Like there's lapses
Jazz
where he
the
just
Rapper battle,
not.
with all
Jazz
due
the Rapper.
respect.
Like there's lapses where he just not. That's close. That's close.
Geechee.
3-1 Geechee.
I mean, Geechee for the 1 round.
Let's discuss his moments. What are the moments for both?
Let's talk about it.
The pretty much when he pretty much had like counter-writing situation with Chess. Look at me battling Scotty Beeman. Like I think that right there.
Calico.
His first round against Easy. You know what I'm saying? Setting it off on
Philly
SM.
joint, yeah.
A headline or whatever. I would concede that Geechee has more.
moments.
I will concede and say Geechee has more moments, 100%. He has more moments,
So
for sure.
we don't got to defend. We don't got to defend. Go ahead. Next one.
Material.
Calico.
Performance.
Calico. Because there's not full cleanliness performances. Because his jazz performance wasn't that good.
Shit, material wasn't clear to be honest either.
We gotta gotta be careful with what we call good and not good. Because I get it. Maybe that battle was a bit underwhelming, but it is not bad. It's not a bad Jazz. It's not a bad Geechee.
Yeah, like that's
So fast battle.
It's a main event, right? So it has a standard to live up to. Did it live up to the standard? Maybe
I
not.
don't agree, but like if it's majority, I'm not gonna sit here.
Say your parts.
They rapped about like fucking each other. There was a bunch of ridiculous stuff. That was not a good battle. Like
That was the third round.
We're talking about performance right now. I got one for
Geechee and Cal.
I got Geechee.
yeah.
two for Geechee.
How does somebody
Can I get a third
how
for
is
Geechee?
even debating?
Third for Geechee anywhere? No.
Yeah, I got Geechee
So
too.
it's tied then, 3-3.
let's vote.
I had Geechee over Cal.
But even if it's tied, I feel like the ones that Geechee wins is like by a higher margin than the other. The ones we're talking
Disaster
about.
versus Geechee Gotti.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Geechee Cal?
I got Geechee. I got Geechee.
Yeah, I got Geechee.
Despite the
So
count.
this is for 16.
You feel like you paying homage? That's what you saying?
No.
Don't matter.
I think Geechee, even you know what's crazy? Even though with him having an under 500 record,
Sure.
the fact that he's still able to have like these monumental moments with these legends is impeccable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I almost definitely.
But you gave
give
Bizzo
for that.
credit for that with the stories.
No, I'm giving him credit for that. You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
did.
But at the same, no, I'm giving him credit for that. But what
Come
I'm
on.
saying
I want to verse this narrative. Is his record under 500? I haven't beaten Mike P. I haven't beaten. Time out. Let me go off this list. I truly
Here
feel like
we
there's a bit
go.
of king disease going on with Geechee.
King
So the
disease.
standard is very high, right? I haven't beaten Mike
like
P.
that.
I haven't beaten Clean.
That was
I
hard.
haven't. You can argue he beat Jazz, whatever. Votes, add, whatever. It's debatable, right? He lost to Truffaut, lost to Hollow. He beat Disaster. I got to beat Rosenberg. It's a one-rounder. Lost to Mook. But you can still argue the Hollow, Jazz, and Clean battle.
That's
It's not
what I'm
clear
saying.
losses.
I don't think you can argue the Hollow battle. I think Geechee won the third.
Does somebody in this panel have Hollow winning? Hollow losing that battle?
Not me.
Hollow.
Not me. And that's that person on that panel.
Yeah, even here's my thing. I had Geechee.
So we have a debatable.
I had Geechee too.
It's debatable. It's debatable because one person out of 8 people.
I had Geechee too.
What?
I was live, man. I was right there too. Okay, fine. Even if you want to say like he's not under 500, I still think that like the performance aspect. I couldn't name a performance better than what.
Hey man,
Calico.
Geechee ain't been doing nothing different this year than he been doing the last couple of years. He's having close battle with high competitors. That's all it is.
But
It's
I'm
just
like-
on the losing side.
Exactly. I feel like when we
All right.
It's on the losing side by the votes. because
Yeah, I edge Hollow in a second.
He lost 4 caffeine votes.
It
Caffeine votes
was 3-2.
consecutively.
It was
So,
3-2
like,
one into performance, and we had and then.
you know, like he lost to Jazz on the caffeine votes. He lost to Troop on the caffeine votes. He lost to Hollow on the caffeine votes. He lost to Mook on the caffeine votes. We've never seen Geechee lose a caffeine fan vote more than 2 times in a row, let alone 4 times. But at least 2 of these battles are not clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How about this? I get it, Truffaut got the judge win, but if Paulo changes his mind, he don't talk about Truffaut's year.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that shit was a split decision.
You can see how French felt some type of way about that judgment, Polo. You can see it on his face. You can see it.
He was so close.
Yeah. We got a battle.
I'm happy for Truffaut. He was this close to picking Geechee.
No, I ain't gonna front.
I had
He was
Geechee
this
winning that
close.
battle.
That shit was like this for me. So like,
Do not forget, Truffaut messed up the 3rd round. He damn near fumbled the pack.
Super.
But
Truffaut thought he lost.
Told me prior to that battle he would win the fan vote. Like I wouldn't believe you.
But what are we discussing? He won. Truffaut beat him.
So what are we talking
But the
about
point
here?
is like split.
Which usually we have.
Is this
It's a loss. It's a loss. But put context on it. He's not getting killed. He's not only battle he got killed in. I would say is the Mook battle.
Yeah, but is this Geechee and Cal for 16? Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah,
That's where we're
I just want to
at.
get that out of the way because I feel like Geechee's getting a little unfair treatment.
But friends, to your point, to back up, well, actually, maybe not even back up.
Wait,
but
wait,
like
real quick.
the
can I
wins.
comment really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you said the gaps, right? I think the gaps in consistency is a thing that you can talk about. I think the gaps in
Fair.
like material is something you can
Fair.
talk about too.
Agreed.
So that's why I'm saying like it's split, but I didn't want to use the argument of gaps because there's gaps in between both, and I feel like now it just comes down to what we prefer. And I feel like
For the record, I have him losing a handful of these battles. but I can also acknowledge that they're not clear losses.
I think we're wasting debate time on this.
Yeah,
Let's just put it to a vote.
But I already said my vote. I had Geechee ahead of Calico.
Got Geechee ahead of Calico.
I have Geechee ahead of Calico.
Yeah, I have Geechee. Oh, I put the wrong list up.
So
I got Geechee.
That's fine. I mean, the crack. So
Calico
Geechee
16.
So
I do. Calico 16 and Geechee 15.
Yes.
For right now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
That's crazy.
You can revisit.
He won.
So that means that Geechee. That means.
You want to pause?
Pause right here.
Does that mean Geechee's at 15?
Yeah, Geechee.
Okay.
Geechee 15.
Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Cause I can walk that shit. I don't really care what they talking about. Cause most of them just talk the talk, they can't walk it out.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's award time. It's award time. We got a special award. We got something different this year that we created amongst the Champion Gold executives. Shout out to these brothers and sisters. They pooled their funds together along with me to add additional award. I'm going to let you go ahead and knock this one off to the other part of me.
Appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Listen, props and shout out to everybody here as well. I got a little write-up here to talk about not only what the award is, but and all that stuff. So this award, voted on and funded solely by the executives of Champion Gold, acknowledges a veteran artist who demonstrates their ability to compete with today's talent. The recipient of this award is an artist with at least 10 active years of the competition and at least one 3-round battle in 2022. During their performances, they put their timeless style and generational talent on display. And this can be an evolution of their approach, a return to form, or even putting on a career-level performance this late into their career. So mainly this is an opportunity for us as executives and fans to acknowledge and give flowers to people who shape battle rap. Now, with that in mind, the recipient of this year's award and the inaugural award can be summarized with one word: dominance. Throughout their career, they demonstrated the ability to clearly beat their opponents more than almost any other artist in battle rap. At one time, they even had a 3-year-long run of wins in quality battles that considered one of the most dominant runs of all time.
It's a good round. Keep going.
In 2022, with a single battle, they put on a masterclass of performance, crowd control, and material. He is considered one of the greatest performers and all-around battlers of all time. For his performance against Real Sick at Gnome 12, the inaugural Champion Gold Executive Vanguard Award goes to K. Shine.
We got
the rap room too.
So hit us up.
Salute to K. Shine.
Salute to K. Shine. He was wild.
Hey, salute to K. Shine for winning 2 awards. We most definitely won an award on my channel for rappers spending out in terms of that same dominance that I spoke about. He dominated 3 of the criteria in terms of having the best performance, best collection of performances, and best performances ranked in the top 3 with his performances against DNA, A-Verb, and JC all time. So
he's giving out money.
He's just winning money. You know what I'm saying? He's a happy camper.
Money being given out.
But we thought about a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? We talked about a lot of names, but we've just felt that K. Shine really showed that I don't know why some of y'all did, but in case y'all forgot, he one of them ones.
Yeah, that's a fact.
K. Shine one of them ones. So,
that's a fact.
Yeah, man. So we back at it. Well, actually, speaking of K. Shine, let's go ahead and talk about number 14.
Oh yeah. Oh, but let's just go through some list one time, people. So we got at number 20 is Kid Chaos. Number 19, Charlie Clips. 18, Snake Eyes. 17, Sheet Happens. And 16, Calico. 15, Geechee. And no one is still safe. They can be bumped off. They can be moved up. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's called restructuring the list to get out the best quality one that we can conjure up here.
So with 14, I'm going to bring up for the 4th time, Get Money, Drink Water. DNA at 14 is my proposal.
I think it's his time too. I think he had a great year, especially with he's got some top heavy stuff. Beating Hollow clear in the fashion that he did is a super great win. Beating Official, although the battle quality isn't the best, beating Official clear at that on a big event has to stand for something. And out of everybody through the Lightwork situation, even though Lightworks don't, we've talked about rank less. DNA had a lot of great work in there. Beating Calico.
And his is unquestionable, by the way. There's a lot of rumors and actual facts that the Lightwork battle has been rehearsed and reshot. the DNA, his didn't contain that.
Yeah, no discrepancies. So great year. Even some nice little local league ventures, man. So I think that he has a good all-around year, and I think 14 is a great spot for him.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I like DNA at 14.
I'll take that. See, it's less arguing at these levels. Like, look how smooth that was. Look how fast we went down.
So we good?
I'm fine with DNA right there. Oh, France about to say something. France? Calico is
16. Calico is 16.
France, you got something to say?
Does that mean
at number 13? I got him a little high, but I got Twerk.
So we all agree. I have Twerk as well, but we all agree that Twerk is above DNA.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to say something?
I want to do criteria. I do want to do criteria.
You want to say something?
I think it's definitive. I think it's definitive.
I would like to have some dialogue.
Let's talk. Go ahead. You got the mic, right?
I think that with Twerk has like 5 3-round battles.
4 3-round battles.
4 3-round battles, excuse me. And I think
one
that
rounder.
And I think that I can give him the edge because we just mentioned that like DNA has 2 3-round battles, like full length, and he has those 3 light works. So that's slightly below the 3-round battle situation.
Yes.
So if we're gonna take that, then I could probably edge Twerk over DNA in that regard in terms of like the actual competitive aspect in terms of like full length battles. But if we're doing criteria, it may be a close discussion. So I'm not opposed to doing criteria.
I don't think it's a close discussion.
I don't think it's gonna be close either.
I don't even think it's time for Twerk. But I mean, we can sit here and talk. I don't think it's time for Twerk. And I feel like people saying that it's time for Twerk right now is gonna be very telling as we move up. But it is what it is.
Who you think? You got A-Ward?
Go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
I didn't say I got A-Ward. Where you come from? You good?
We got 13. You got 13, bro.
Is A-Ward year better than Twerk's? Let's go. Criteria.
Already?
What?
Nah, bro.
You don't care.
No, I'm saying this because I know how to tango.
For you to be the one to bring him up.
Huh?
Except for you to be the one that bring him up.
Yeah,
you know. What we doing?
I don't forget bagging
What we
shit,
doing?
Natalie.
Yeah. He was right there. He was right there when you said it.
Oh yeah, I was
right there when you said it. He was right there when you said it.
I mean, I got Twerk, A-Ward, and Fonz around the same.
I have A-Ward and Fonz in my 10.
I got A-Ward and Fonz
I have
around
both of
10
them in
too.
my top 10.
So do I.
Near the bottom of it.
So you don't have Easy in your top
I
10.
found an A1
Yeah, I
in my
do.
top 10.
Easy my top 10?
And Easy is in my top 10
I
as well.
actually think we should.
I got mixed hustle here.
Because my 11 and 12 is Jazz and Hustle.
Tito, I'm not mad at Hustle, sir. I've
I think now it's time for Hustle.
My 11 and 12 is Jazz.
Tito, I got Hustle at 14. Yeah.
Y'all got Hustle at 14?
Right there.
Nah, I got Hustle way higher than that, for sure.
So
How you got Hustle way higher than that, but you question the Twerk?
Who?
So how you got Hustle that high, but you question
No, I'm
the
not
Twerk?
questioning Twerk. I just put Twerk out there because I know before we went on the break, we had DNA, Twerk. We had them all in the same round.
Okay.
On my actual list, I got Twerk I had Twerk around 12, 13. I got Fonz, A-Ward, Twerk. I got them all in the same kind of. I got Hustle ahead of all of them.
So what we saying for 13?
Me too.
You got Hustle ahead of all?
Yeah, I got Miss Hustle ahead of all
Shout out
of
to
them.
Miss Hustle.
Because Hustle, I
Shout out to Miss Hustle.
I got 2 headlines from Hustle. I got her beating 2 guys also that are on this list, right? Pretty.
Oh, y'all was in a
fucking
building.
handily.
That's what happened.
Beat the brakes
I
off.
mean, it's a good thing because I threw myself under the bus too. We were in the building for Hustle and Couture, and majority of people in the building felt a certain way about that battle. And I feel like how it's translated on camera because the audio is messed up, and Couture was just really good too, by the way. So you can definitely Couture's fire. So y'all picking her, no, I got no problem with that. But us in the building, a large majority felt Hustle got that.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It helps her case.
Right.
And I see why y'all like, oh, why, how? Us in the building.
The first
we
2
just saw a little
promo
different.
events, she is the headliner for both of them.
Yeah.
This is, Impact.
I thought she was good versus Vixen as well.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Also with the JC battle, I mean, even on the current co-check, JC is pretty high up there. She 30 JC. And with the She Happens, I feel like she 30 She. And she had
what? That. Here we go. You know, we was talking about, knocking points off. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect.
Well, that was a judge battle, correct?
No, not even that. There was a situation, there was controversy behind that, and I'm knocking this goes for I'm just saying.
You don't get to practice, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and then
But
this
that
thing
was
about
before we
they
found out the
admitted.
definition of light work.
No, we're not doing that. Because DNA light work is
I was at a light work and I seen
Mike P's light work is
Not the
pure.
definition.
Mike P versus Sharon Light.
I was at a light work and I seen them brothers redo a whole round. I ain't gonna say their name, but I see.
But you can say their name. We can X them off. Are they in the top 20?
Whoops. No, they're not in this list.
I mean, we can omit them then. But I mean, I have no problem saying whoever I saw. So Kid Chaos and Verb, you know, like Penalizing Verb.
Okay.
So between them two, and they admitted, they literally said it. It's not even a fight back.
Okay, so we saying because
I knock points off for this.
Okay, so
she don't get full credit for this. Okay. I still love you. You don't get full credit for this for me. For me personally, you could. That's my pick though. That's how I feel. If you don't feel a way about it, that's on you.
Can we do the
I will say I want to do the categories because I do think that Hustle has harder fights.
Who do you have the categories on? Like,
Yeah, let's run down the list.
That's what we're doing.
Hustle and Twerk.
We don't hustle.
You said Hustle and Twerk?
Listen, we can
spot.
do this, but you're not gonna win none of these. Go ahead, watch this. Because I'm here now.
Twerk is
I'm
a
a.
criteria cheat.
I'm here now.
For sure.
Twerk is a cheat code. No.
Quit twerking against anybody.
No, but I'm saying this though. I got Hustle in my top 10. If we go by the criteria, I think she beat a lot of these names we mentioning right now.
I think Twerk does as well.
And Twerk does too. I got actually Twerk higher. So the names I'm just staring at.
So offer somebody for 13 right now.
Y'all not gonna like who I'm saying.
It's not like you want to say A-Ward.
It's between. It's between A-Ward
and who?
Foz.
I got Fonz up.
Fonz up for me.
Fonz is my top 10, bro.
Both of them for my top 10.
Y'all got Easy to Block in your top 10?
Yeah, Easy in my top 10 too.
Y'all know somebody ain't gonna make the top 10, right?
Yeah, but I got Jazz and Hustle like between like 11 and 12 and 12 and 13. I got them next to each other.
They're literally next to each other.
I have them literally next to each other.
Bro, Jazz is damn near in the top 7 for sure. What do y'all?
We're gonna have this discussion. We gotta have this discussion now. I mean, that's the way I see it.
No, I have them next to each other.
We talking DNA. Well, we got DNA and Twerk, right? We saying 13 and 4. Okay. All right. So here's the thing.
So hold on. So the audience watching.
I'm not even sure both.
I think we're on the same page as far as the rest of the names. So real fast again, in no specific order.
No specific order.
No specific order.
One more time.
No specific order. Don't do that to us right now. It's just come on. Again, no order.
No
you understand? You called the place for your food, but you didn't complete the order, so you have no order. It's not coming to you. You understand?
Okay.
Bill Collector, Swamp, Tay Rock, Shotgun Suge, Danny Myers, Rum Nitty, JC, Easy, A-Ward, Fonz, Twerk, Miss Hustle, Jazz the Rapper. We all agree on these names, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so offer up some names, people with 13.
To be honest.
Are both Jazz and Hustle ahead of
We just
Twerk?
said it.
You crazy? Say the next mic. You crazy?
Is Jazz and Hustle? Is Jazz and Hustle ahead of Twerk?
Jazz is ahead of Twerk.
Dude.
I think Jazz is ahead of Twerk.
I have
Jazz
Jazz ahead of Twerk.
I think Jazz
I
is.
originally did as well.
I have Jazz ahead of Twerk.
I'm starting to second.
With all due
I
respect.
got Jazz.
That criteria will open your
Honestly,
eyes.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know why
Y'all
Jazz
wanna
name
do
is
it?
being mentioned right now. This is kind of egregious.
The way
She
it's
should
looking-
definitely be in the top 10.
Not that.
We're talking about Jazz and
I don't have her
Twerk,
top
but it's
10.
like Miss Hustle was in the conversation too. So that mean that Miss Hustle was below both of us?
I'm just. It is nasty, but.
It may be time for
A-Word saying the schedule.
I'm just the host, man. I'm just the host. I'm just the
He
host.
said this is nasty and showed A-Word's resume.
And his resume.
Come on, man, this is a personal attack?
It ain't clear.
That's your friend?
But
Y'all hang out? Y'all hang out, don't y'all? Y'all hang out?
yeah, we hang out. We go to church together.
I mean, like, hold on. How do you guys weigh 2-on-2s though? Because we were talking about this earlier.
The way I said
Do
it.
you guys weigh 2-on-2s less than 1-rounders?
Very cool. Yes.
It's like an all-star game.
Whatever
for
it
me.
is, right?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Do y'all weigh 2-on-2s less than
Yes.
1-rounders?
Yes.
Yes.
So then y'all don't have much weight on a 2-on-2 1-rounder. Both of them, right? Jazz has that's 2 of Jazz's battles right there.
But she has the 3-round battles she got
stop
too.
it,
It's
sir.
crazy.
What you saying?
Said her 3-round battles.
She body
crazy.
Vixen on an Urban Plaza stage.
Did not body Vixen.
She won.
She didn't body.
But
She
it's better to give her credit because she
had a
won
performance of
against
the
a good
year.
Vixen
Nah,
type of situation.
I think she bodied.
But body?
No, she won convincingly.
She definitely had like performance of like.
I mean, it was two bodies on stage, but that's no different.
She had somebody
I don't see no
Philly
body
salute.
bag, though.
Somebody did. They had to bring the EMT on stage for somebody else that she was back.
That's Shice Raw. She body Shice Raw.
Respectfully,
that's a body.
Come on.
Fiction was the same.
No, it wasn't. That's disrespectful.
Fiction was a body.
Fiction was not the
Yo,
same as Shice Raw.
I will say, it was a gentleman's. I think Vixen's first round was really good.
Yeah.
I edged Jazz.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But here's my thing, right? I feel like when we're looking at Jazz,
being
right?
nice.
This is a situation where again we can't isolate part of the criteria, right? Right now we're saying like, okay, the strength of schedule is not there, but we know for a fact all that other stuff you can talk about, material impact, like that's a different. That's why Jazz is up here. You know what I'm saying? It's not her strength of schedule because she don't have she has one Wody contender maybe, and then she has one Cody contender, but then she has a 2-on-2s here, and then like you know what I'm saying. So I understand what France was getting at, but
She got 2 battles with top 20 people, and then that's it.
So where do y'all count the 2-on-2 for KD and MVP? Since y'all saying 2-on-2 is not really high.
I had his valid here,
it's
but I had him at
pointless.
20.
It's pointless to bring them up. They're
And
not
he
on the
got
list.
punted. So like,
They're not on the list. Why are we bringing them up?
Yeah, no.
And it's a 3-round battle.
3-round 2-on-2.
The 3-round.
So y'all saying Jazz and Miss Hustle is 13 and 12?
no, I think it's time to talk about.
either 11 or 12 or 12 or 13.
Can we use the criteria? Can we go back to
Yes,
using
let's
Wait, who
listen.
are you comparing? Who are you comparing?
Huh?
Who are you comparing?
I don't
Should
think
we just
Jazz
do it
or
here?
Hustle should be named right now, but for the sake of argument's sake, who do y'all want to have with Jazz and Hustle?
I think they're both below Twerk.
I also think they're both.
Let's go.
I don't think
I think Jazz is over Twerk. I think Jazz is over
So
Twerk.
let's do Twerk and Miss Hustle.
Twerking was up.
I'm with it. Go ahead.
Go.
Set it off, sir.
Strength of schedule. Twerk or Miss Hustle.
Twerk.
How?
It's Hustle.
It's Hustle. She's headlining.
Besides the headline,
And
I
it's
think
names.
her opponents are better. Like I genuinely think her opponents are
The
better.
pressure is more.
Can you give
I don't think Sheed is better than Real Sick.
No.
But he's not a top 20 contender.
Ooh,
That's the thing.
talk about that.
Ooh, he's right. You're right.
Haymaker.
Let's get to
You're
that.
Yeah,
right.
but Sick is
Sick was really great.
Six better than Sheets.
Snake
But
Eyes is
she
the
also
top-
has JC
Snake
though.
Eyes is top 20 contender. He's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's one of the reasons why Twerk would be mentioned high.
So he has
Snake
one.
Eyes,
He has
Luke
one.
Castro, Real Sick, O'Red.
He has one top 20 contender.
They
in
both
Snake
have
Eyes.
they both have 2 judge wins, but one
So
like
Miss Hustle got top 20 contenders?
Yeah, she has JC. The Sheet is, but
Which
Vixen
is in
too.
question.
Like, remember their
Knockout
light works.
points,
Just keep in mind their light works.
That's true. That is
Keep
true.
that in
That is
mind.
true. That is
Like,
true.
That's the thing. Like Hustle's
Y'all just
big.
gave DNA credit for the light work though.
We have him
Not for
below.
strength of
That's the
schedule.
thing. We have them below him. We have them below him.
And he had a hollow win.
Yeah, 80-30 hollow.
And Miss
That's
Hustle,
why I wanted to ask about DNA
Miss Hustle
work
30
earlier.
JC though. Well, how we just throwing that under the rug?
Wait, huh?
We're not.
She 30 JC.
That's why she's up here with
Yeah, that's why she's above.
that's why
That's why
she's
she's up
above
here.
these guys.
Okay, so let's compare strength of schedule, Twerk, Miss Hustle. Who y'all got?
I got Hustle.
I got Hustle.
Can we? They have 5. They have 5 names apiece. Can we run down the 5 names?
That's what I'm saying. Let's get
Okay.
it.
All right, Brandon. Twerk has real name Brandon, 1 rounder. Snake Eyes, Luke Castro, Real Sick, O-Red on light work. Miss Hustle has Couture, Vixen,
Come on, that's a
Beretta Blazers vaulted, Sheed and JC, but they're light works.
It's kind of even, to be honest.
It's not that far apart.
It's kind of
Looking
even.
at the names on paper now, you know what I'm saying? I kind of would go with Twerk.
How though? She got Vixen and Couture legend Vixen. She got JC. I just want to.
She got Twerk got Snake Eyes and Real Sick.
Respectfully to them, Vixen is bigger names than Snake Eyes and Real Sick right now. Vixen is a bigger name than them. Stop it.
Bigger name than
Snake Eyes my man too. Stop it.
I'm talking about Real Sick too.
Yeah, she a big Real Sick just got hot again.
She's a bigger name than Real Sick.
Yes, Vixen is a bigger name than Real Sick right now.
But underneath that, he got O-Red and Luke Castro. I mean, it's kind of even.
And she got JC. And she got JC and she.
They both have that.
But now for
I
context,
think it's, whatever you want to do, it's kind of tied. It's tied.
Just say that's a tie right now.
Damn, we tied? Okay.
Now we got 5. That's easy. It's 5 categories now.
All
Somebody
right.
has to win.
Impact. That might be close too.
Hustle was talking not for the best reasons.
I say Hustle.
Just deflect, not negative or positive.
Twerk has 2 battle of the year contenders.
Yeah. What?
Hustle.
Yeah. That's a Snake and Twerk's a battle of your contender, right?
That's true.
So that's 2.
But we say, but
Twerk has the most viewed battle on YouTube in
That's a fact.
2022.
Hustle got both of the chrome
Material?
The chrome cars. She headlined. She headlined the chrome. The back-to-back headlines on Chrome, man. That has to hold.
I agree with
some
Tone
weight,
in that
right?
regard. I think those are high stake battles. Starting off the first ever like Chrome card with Couture, a legend,
Straight up.
and then Vixen. Like those are tough.
Then the follow up with it, like you know what I mean. But like Twerk does have.
But hold on. So how much impact do we give Midnight Madness at that point? That was the hottest thing out. It was taking over Euro at one point. Like yo, this we gotta see this.
700K on the new league is crazy.
So Euro chill. We should focus on the Midnight Madness stuff.
This is
and
close.
they headline that.
I can
at the
see
time
it. I can see
too.
Twerk.
Great. Weren't they trending?
I got Twerk for
And it wasn't even a live event.
It wasn't even.
Yo, everybody tweet, yo, where's Twerk at? Where's Twerk at? Snake Eyes in here. It had the culture about the balls. No major league, no nothing. Not even live streams or nothing.
Keep going. Keep going.
Rest my case.
You also got to look at the quality of the battle as well. You know what I'm saying? And the staying power of the battle. You have to look at battle quality.
All right, impact for Twerk.
Consistency.
Hustle.
I got Twerk. I can't say
Twerk, bro.
He had one bad battle in the beginning.
And it was a 1-rounder.
Where did
have a
Hustle
bad
mess up
battle though?
That's what I'm saying.
Her material for JC.
She didn't have a bad battle.
I think she has a slight edge because she has no bad battles. Exactly. If you're a 1-rounder.
JC can track her.
But what's the count right now? What's the count?
It's 2-1.
2-1 Twerk.
2-1's Hustle.
Wait, what you?
Read that down again. Hold on.
No, the first impact we gave to who?
Twerk.
Yeah.
Consistency we just gave to Hustle, and then the first one was a wash because it was strength of schedule.
Okay,
Was
so
1-1.
it's 1-1.
It was 1-1.
All right, moments,
Twerk. Hands down.
Twerk, bro.
material, and performance.
Twerk.
I told they wasn't going to win. I told they weren't going to win.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I told we wasn't going to win.
Now we gotta
Hustle goes here, bro.
Now we got to spin on Jazz and Twerk to see.
So tentatively, Miss Hustle
Hold
at
on,
13.
because I feel like when we do these things, it's considered a knock. Hold on, congratulations to Miss Hustle and Jazz. This has never been done. The closest we got to it was Shuli the Rapper. They're ranking with the men. Like we're arguing Miss Hustle, Jazz over all these people. Like this is not a knock. Salute to Shuni as well. Salute to Jazz and Miss Hustle. What are we doing? Salute.
If we going by this Twerk is better than some of these other names you mentioned.
He's a cheat code with that criteria.
I'm not mad at that. Hey, listen. I'm not mad at that. You're right. Paul, you're right. Paul, you're right. Yeah.
Twerk might be sneaking in the top 10 of criteria.
So back to what I said originally for 14. I got Miss Hustle.
I got her 13.
Miss Hustle.
Or sorry, 13. Excuse me, 13. 13. I got Hustle.
Hustle tentatively.
13.
Hustle tentatively at 13.
Back to my original.
Right?
Anyway, agreed.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
I got Hustle at 13.
I got the.
Is that majority?
Y'all good with that? I know you good with that.
I'm cool with that.
So we got. Let me see. Hold on. So because we saying Hustle and Jazz. So we got Fonz, we got A-Ward, we got Twerk. We got these people ahead of Jazz and Miss Hustle?
Indubitably.
I do.
Absolutely.
I do.
Facts.
So who's at 12? Are we figuring that out?
Hold on. Make a case. We here to talk.
No. I'm just trying. I'm just saying.
Eye rolls.
Nah. The same way we did it for 20 to 14. We kind of got to do it now. So y'all, but I mean, I'm outnumbered. If y'all all feel like Hustle and Jazz should be 13 and 14.
Yeah, we should have 12
and 13.
Hey, hold on. I'm getting flashbacks.
So
I got Jazz
we talk to you guys fast. Hey, listen, listen, this is how we're Vixen. I understand Hustle looks good, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I appreciate that.
She does. Shout out to Hustle.
Yeah, Jazz too.
right,
Shout out
right.
to Jazz. They both look
they're all-
beautiful.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, come on. I'm just saying, they beautiful. Lovely ladies.
But
We
they ain't
love
got-
them.
they
We
ain't
love
got nothing to
them.
do
I'm
with
just
it,
saying,
though.
man.
And
Shout out to these young
Vixen
ladies.
in the it wasn't even because
You
she
scrolling
looked
the Twitter
good.
pictures recently or
Huh?
something? You scrolling the Twitter pictures? Because
Nah,
she posted
I
on the
ain't looking at
timeline
no
like, she looked good, respectfully. She looked good. I'm just letting you know what's going on.
Oh, that's what's up. But I ain't looking at her like that. I'm talking about the battles, though. I'm looking at the battles.
She looked good in the battles too, Polo. So
Fonz and
you look at-
A-Ward. Y'all got... Okay, Fonz shit crazy.
Y'all got A-Ward over Hustle and Jazz like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting.
He said he might be.
Polo, why don't you read off of A-Ward's
I have
battles?
them right next to each other. A-Ward and Jazz.
Nah, A-Ward got a shitload of battles. I got KD, MVP, Busy, Don Marino, Bars Major, QB, T-Tubbs, Tom Nixon, Stack Boy, Lee Major, oh shit, Joe Gambello.
Shout out to Joey Gambello.
Yeah, I like Joey Gambello. Shout out to Joey Gambello.
I want to make because the way you're reading off is
Reed Dollars, Detour, Crash.
he shouldn't lose points for these extra
No, I'm
battles.
not
But the way it's being
points,
read
but-
off, I don't.
Yeah,
The way it's being read off, I don't know.
It's dismissive.
Will,
I like that
He got-
dismissive tone over there.
He got Will Skills,
Couple of potatoes.
Kane,
I'm gonna reread the list because I can't.
Kane
I'm gonna reread the list.
Kitchen Clean, and
You know what I'm
Soul
saying?
Calm.
Are we good? A-Ward got Soul Con. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't lose that battle.
What?
He didn't lose that
He didn't
battle.
lose.
You had to
He
lose to
lo-
SoCon?
What?
No, y'all bugging.
A-Ward beat him.
Yeah, it would beat him.
Second and third. Y'all get third to SoCon? Y'all get third to SoCon?
What would Jesus?
Y'all gave it third to SoCon?
I feel like
All over the internet. When Big K did what he did, the meme came out, yo, A-Ward can't beat white guys. And then y'all listed all the people that you, Real Deal, Il Mac, and SoCon was in there.
I didn't. I said I have a review up.
Yeah.
You know, I watch battles and I. No.
But
I'm just saying, I got a review.
Okay.
I had A-Ward beating SoCon. I got it recap. It's on my channel right now.
I have a whole.
All right.
It's on my channel right now. You can
I don't know
watch my
what's
channel
going
right now.
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right.
So we got reviews. Hold on, we should read
No,
the
my
resume.
thing is,
I want to read the resume real fast.
I feel like it's
wanna-
too
I wanna
early
do a
for
little better.
Jazz.
I want to do a little better. So SoCon versus A-Ward. A-Ward versus B-Magic did not happen. Big K versus A-Ward was moved to the next year. So don't even bring that 2023 smoke up in here. Please don't. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Let me just skip. Kang versus A-Ward was a good battle. That was a good battle. So you get points for that. Rum Nitty versus A-Ward.
What are we talking about?
That's the one
Rum
that.
Nitty.
That's one.
That might be,
Rum Nitty versus A-Ward.
but that might be battle of the year.
That is battle. That is battle of the year, friends.
Yeah, but it's two people in the battle though.
That's
You know what I'm
legit
saying?
like battle
Rum
of the
Nitty
year.
versus A-Ward. A-Ward versus Kitchen Clean. Reed Dollars versus A-Ward.
Yeah, $3 battle was crazy.
A-Ward.
Decent in that battle, man.
A-Ward versus QB Black Diamond.
A-Ward went crazy.
The 2-on-2
QB
with
went crazy in that battle.
KD versus MVP.
QB and that A-War versus QB. Oh,
KD, MVP versus A-Ward and Loso. You see how that looks without me adding extra names?
No.
Look, don't it look crazier?
You picked the name. You didn't read this whole. I'm reading the whole resume.
No, but everything else is extra. You know what I'm saying? So when I say this, but it's extra. He shouldn't be not.
I agree with that. It is
Not
extra.
for taking the battles.
Yeah.
So when I
No,
read a
I'm not knocking
five
for-
battle, it looks
I'm
a lot
not knocking
better.
for taking a
I'm
battle,
just
but I
saying.
just would like to compare. Since we getting closer to
Yeah.
the nitty gritty, I would like to use this. This thing right
I have
here.
no problem with that, but I'm saying when we look at the
It
names,
sound
we
like
say
you got a
Will
problem with
Skills
it.
and this person, the
sound like you got a
Tom
problem with
Nixon.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
So who we doing?
Who
Jazz
we
and
doing?
A-Ward?
Jazz.
And A-Ward?
I mean, if we watch the battles, I think A-Ward versus T-Dub.
Already? Like, A-Ward.
A-Ward's. I have A-Ward at 10. I have like a.
Yep, we're doing this.
I don't even have Jazz ahead of Twerk. That's what I wanted to do first because I want to find out if she's even ahead of Twerk
You
first.
were on roll with the twerk.
Like,
version. I thought that was the
I
next
just
one.
feel like
Jazz.
Twerk.
We did Hustle and
I
Jazz.
got-
Yeah, I thought it was Hustle and Jazz.
Hustle, Jazz, Twerk. Like,
Yeah, Hustle's been placed, and I feel like Jazz is right up there. But to confirm it, I want to see if she also loses the Couturier to
It sound like you don't want to do the
Twerk.
list.
Is she over? She's over. You said she's under Twerk.
No, we're trying to find out.
Yeah, I have her on the Twerk. We can keep going. Like we can just keep doing criteria.
Does anyone have Jazz over Twerk?
I don't.
I got Jazz over
Yeah, I
Twerk.
have Jazz over Twerk. I don't.
Who has Jazz over Twerk? Wait, let's get this. Who has Jazz over
I got.
Twerk?
Where's mine's at?
On my top.
I'm just gonna raise my area.
My
Jazz is in my
personal
top 10,
20.
for sure.
I have Jazz over Twerk.
I got Jazz over
I did
Twerk.
originally, but not anymore.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So can we do?
So
We
can
can
run
do that,
Can
we
we
can
run
do
the cat for Jazz
But
and Twerk?
Twerk is
find
way
out.
higher now that we're having this discussion
Yeah,
than I originally had.
Because they slept on Twerk.
Yeah.
No, Twerk
They
was originally
violated
high on
Twerk.
my list
They
anyway.
lied on Twerk's name, and now we look at this. Look how far we are for Twerk.
Right.
They don't want to say his name because of one battle.
Strength of schedule. Twerk or we doing jazz and twerk, right?
Jazz and twerk.
Twerk or jazz? Strength of schedule.
Read them out.
Yeah, please.
Read them out.
Oh shit, here we go.
All right, they got 5 battles apiece. Jazz has Geechee Gotti, a 2-on-2 1-rounder with Lou Castro against Cake Life, a 2-on-2 against Shuni and Farrah, a battle with Vixen and Shice Raw.
Okay.
And Twerk.
9-5 south cause of battles. Could've been 9-5 north from the shackles. Ain't no regrets if I did it, then I had to. I'm lit, bitch, holding that torch like a statue. Don't look for problems and niggas get at you. My biggest op is the one with the gavel. I take the chop and the one with the barrel. Give it up, but come cause I have. I'm about to turn 9-5 to a mixtape. Fuck boy, go get your shit straight. I seen what you posting, that shit fake.